You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, family? This is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. And we back. True Media Boxing Radio. We are back. Trying to figure something out here. Looks like that right there, brush. That right there. I don't know about that one. I'm looking at something on my Twitter. I guess that's it right there. I guess I'll do that one done. All right, cool. Thank you for listening. This is your account is now available for use. Yeah, my account was there. Looked like Twitter had done locked me out of my account. Looked like Twitter had done locked me out of my account. So I had to, you get what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out. I was just on it, just not too long ago. So I figure what I'm saying, but a lot of time revolutionaries, they probably had on hey, them niggas, boy, hey, boy, y'all have no idea, boy. Hey, y'all have no idea, boy. Like, boy, the forces. I be fighting all the forces. See, y'all don't get it. Boy, I be having my back up against a wall. I just be swinging. Behind the scenes, boy. The Shea Butters and the Wakanda niggas and the Shea Butter Laptop Revolutionaries, boy. They be coming together forming Voltron. You know what I mean? At the old boy. But it is what it is. I can handle them ever so, hey man, y'all get on out the way, man. It is what it is. Shout out to Doggo, shout out to Pauline. Let's give a shout out to people in the chat. Hey man, I found a real good article, man, written by real good article on Snack, man. We're gonna read that there, man. Y'all know the sniggity snack. Hey, Darko Bleed he say, damn, don't they know you got the Twitter belt? Hey, Darko, please. Hey, listen, check this out now. I know I am in a battle. I am in a battle right now. I have a match coming up between me and Shakur. They call Shakur Tweederson. So I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I gotta fight. I gotta fight Shakur for the undisputed Twitter belt, because they call him Shakur Tweederson, right? So it's kind of rough though. He got that on lock right now. That's a hey, Narco Bling. That's a tough fight there, man. But it's about putting butts in seats though. It's about putting butts in seats. True. Yeah, man. It's Narco Bling. It's about putting butts in seats. You get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Fistiata fight. Fistiata, what's going on, sis? Yeah, it's about putting butts in seats, man. I'm fighting Shakur right now. Shakur, he winning. I ain't gonna lie, he winning right now. I'm down. I'm in the 8th round. This the 8th. I'm down 5 rounds to 2 right now. 5 rounds to 2. He put it strong. He put it strong on Twitter right now. So hey, Brady Twitter say he brings nothing to the table. And they act like this the Last Supper. They act like this Jesus with the 12 disciples in the Last Supper, and we trying to You get what I'm saying? Like, we try to feed everybody. He don't bring that to the table. Yeah, we gonna address that. And we're gonna address that right now. I'm glad you brought that nothing to the table, because we're gonna talk about them. We're gonna talk about them invisible pay-per-view numbers, them astronomical numbers that Booger Ray and that Booger Ray and them Shea Butters be talking about on Twitter.
True.
Yeah, astronomical numbers, huh? Astronomical numbers, huh? But you can hear catfish piss on the water right now, boy. You can hear catfish piss on the water, but I ain't hearing nothing right now about them numbers, boy. Boy, them niggas, boy, you listen, nothing. We ain't hearing nothing about them astronomical numbers with stars. Rolly Romero's a star, and this and that, and we know what we doing over here, and those other guys don't know what they're doing. Yeah, boy, but listen, boy, I'm hearing them pay-per-views. But I'm hearing that shit, boy, went quadruple. I told you I was going to go quadruple plastic. But I'm hearing that shit did like 15,000, dog. Between 10 and 15,000. Boy, it's shaking like booty meat over there, boy.
True.
Yeah, damn, I'm like, I mean, I said it was going to flop. I said, man, this shit going to flop. This was with Keith Thurman. This was with Keith Thurman. Because Keith Thurman ain't nobody, let's be real. Like, he's a has-been. He was the star. He was that guy at the PBC when they started in 2015, 16, 17, he was that guy back then. But after that, and then he had the one fight with Pacquiao. But after that, man, ain't nobody seen him since 72. They don't brought his old ass back out. And his hairline way back here. He got a George Jefferson, R.I.P. to Sherman Hensley. He got a George Jefferson hairline now. Don't nobody even know who he is. The ponytail gone. The hairline gone. When he salute, he got a salute like this. You know, normally, in the military, when you salute, you bring your hand up right here to your eyebrow, right? You know, attention, and you snap to attention, right? But that's what people who got a hairline right there. But Keith Thurman, since he got that George Jefferson hairline, he got a salute like this. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, y'all done brought George Jefferson. Y'all done bought the George Jefferson version of Keith Thurman back, hollering about, yeah, we gonna put it on pay-per-view, bro. What you thought they were gonna do? Keith wasn't gonna do. They wasn't gonna do that. The same he did now was gonna do the same guy. The same he did now. They were gonna do the same thing and Keith wouldn't have got hurt.
True.
Man, these people, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, these people be lying, man. These people be lying. Anyways. Let's get into the show. Let's give a shout out. Shout out to my sister Fiziano.
Hey, okay.
Knockdown 305. He's in the building.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Will Zamora. Salute, fam.
Hey, okay.
J Dog is here. Mr. Juan Carlo. Shout out to New Country. Shout out to Ed. Salute Ed. D-Town Funk in the building. Adrian, Big 30 Sports. Talk to me, fam. Shout out to Pauline, G5. The Villain is in this BI. Shout out to Jamie from New York. Stephen X, North Cackalack, stand up. Bruce Gas is in the building. Who else we have here, man? L. Harvey is in the building as well. And let's get into the show. Anyway, shout out to L. Harvey. Mr. Juan Carlo, salute to you, fam. It is what it is. Let's get into the show. Yeah, man, they sitting there talking about these. Yeah, you know, we know what we doing over here. Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do know what you're doing. Yep. I bet you do know what you're doing. I believe that. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing over there, huh? Anyways. Let me read my opening monologue. Now, is Shakur Hitchison ready for Subriel Matias? I'm gonna tell you guys what I mean by this. After the aftermath of Richardson Hitchins and Gustavo Lemos fight, it's clear to a lot of boxing fans who watch the fight that Hitchins is not ready for Subriel Matias, nor is he ready for someone like a Devin Haney. Some people feel that way, but probably him and Devin Haney will be a little bit more evenly matched because their styles are very similar. You get what I'm saying? So, being that most fans felt Richardson, you know what I mean? Being that a lot of fans right now, they feel right now as we speak, they feel that Richardson Hitchins won via robbery, via the judges, because it ain't Richardson Hitchins' fault that the judge ruled his favor. You know what I mean? So I just got to throw that out there. But a lot of fans, I've been hearing it, watching it on social media, a lot of fans feel that he won via robbery over Gustavo Lemos. You get what I'm saying? Lemos, sorry about that. Fans feel that the matchup nightmare, you know what I mean, that someone like a Subriel Matias imposes would be too much and overwhelming for Hitchins. Here's the kicker. Richardson has now become the IBF mandatory challenger to Subriel Matias. I don't know if you guys know that, but he is the mandatory right now. He is the mandatory to the IBF strap. You know what I mean? So I will say this. I have to take my hat off to Hitchins. he was hurt several times in that fight with Lemos, Gustavo, right? But he didn't go down. He did not go down. He held on for dear life at times. He did hold on for dear life. He was holding on like LTD and Jeffrey Osborne. He did do that, but he did what he had to do. He survived. You get what I'm saying? He survived that round, a couple of rounds. He survived, and he made it to the finish line, and he won via unanimous decision. Now, and he did find a way to make it to the finish line, as I said before. He did box pretty good in spots. He landed some clean shots. Defensively, he had, he did have Gustavo missing some wide punches at time. Gustavo threw some haymakers, and Richardson got out of the way, made it obvious that he was missing wide and stuff like that. So he did do that. There was some of that going on. But it was the lack of defense at times that pretty much hurt Richardson, because he was getting hit with these looping left hooks. The left hook kept landing. And the left hook kept landing, and then sometimes he'll get timed with his jab, and Gustavo will come in there and he'll throw that right cross, kind of like a looping right hook as well. Once he got mid range, once he got on the inside about mid range, he was timing it so well, and it didn't help that Richardson Hitchins had his chin up in the air as well. You get what I'm saying? So he did have a chin in the air. Now, I did see a tweet where Shakur Stevenson said, he did say this via Twitter. He weighed in and he said that, hey, if Richardson would have trained with him, he would have stopped that guy, Gustavo Lemos. This is what Shakur said. Now, some people feel some type of way about that, because they're like, look here, baby boy, look here, man. You fought a pressure fighter in Edward De Los Santos, and you did the total opposite. As a matter of fact, you ran the entire fight. So, some people feel that, it's kind of hypocritical of Shakur to say that, hey, if Richardson would have trained with him, he would have been able to stop that guy fighting a pressure fighter when you was in there with a pressure fighter in Edward De Los Santos. Now, Edward De Los Santos is a little bit more faster than he's faster, a little bit more athletic than Gustavo Lemos. He was a little bit faster and stuff like that. But you get what I'm saying, though. The pressure fighter, a lot of people look at that as, we don't believe you. Because they said that Shakur Stevenson is a runner, as a track star. That's what the people say. You hear the people saying that. I ain't say that. That's what the people say. You know what I mean? Who am I to argue with the people? You feel me? So, for one, he pulled straight back every time. The reason why he was getting caught with that left hook and that right cross sometimes, and wide hooks. The reason why he was getting hit, because he was pulling straight back when he was trying to get away from Lemos. He was pulling straight back instead of turning out to the weak side or the strong side. What I mean by turning out, I mean pivot. You got to pivot to your left to get out of harm's way. When you pivot, you got to turn your head as well. That's so if you get hit with a punch, or if a punch is coming, you're rolling with the shot. You got to pivot. When you pivot weak side, you can roll with the shot. You can block it when you rolling with the shot, or you can catch it with the shoulder. That's why it's important for you to pivot to the left, pivot to the right. Then, you know what I mean? You got to turn out to that left or turn out to that right. That's so when you do get hit, you spin the person. When you spin them around, if you do get hit, you're rolling with it. And then now you're right there behind him. And when he turn around, you're in position to attack. But he wasn't doing that. He did it a couple of times in spots, but for the most part, he just kept pulling straight back. True. Did you get what I'm saying? Now, I want to let you guys know something. Gustavo Lemos was not a tomato can. He had 19 knockouts prior to the Hitchins fight. 19 knockouts. As a matter of fact, I think Hitchins has 19 fights? 18 or 19 fights, something of that sort. No, Hitchins has 17 fights, if I'm not mistaken. This guy has more knockouts than Hitchins has fights. Did you get what I'm saying? So I just want to throw that out there. He's from Argentina. If you know anything about the Argentinian fighters, they come to fight. The fighters from Argentina, they come with a lot of pressure, and they come in to fight. These are the facts. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But this guy had 19 fights. He had 19 knockouts, 29 wins. Now he's 29-1 because he lost to Richardson. You get what I'm saying? So he was not the tomato can type fighter. This guy brings pressure and he can crack. As you can see, he was on a 10-win knockout streak prior to this fight. And this fight right here was his first 12-round fight, because he was fighting 10-rounders. But this fight with Hitchins was his first 12-rounder. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. He does bring the pressure and he can crack it. We did see that. Someone like a Subriel Matias is a better finisher than Gustavo. You know what I mean? So Matias' pressure is a little bit more calculated. It's a little bit more precise. His punches are a little bit more accurate. He throws those short to mid-range punches. He don't throw wide punches. Every time he throw a punch, Subriel Matias reminds me a little bit of Dimitri Bivol. Every time he throw a punch, he always has his feet up under him. He's always balanced. He throw well-balanced shots. When he throw up, and he's accurate. When he throw a punch, you know what I mean? He can hurt you with the left hand, hurt you with the right hand, but it's his foot placement and foot positioning which allows him to generate that kind of power from such a short range and distance. So this is why systematically someone like him is able to break you down over a period of a fight. You understand what I'm saying? So someone like a Subriel Matias, as I said before, he's pretty much a better finisher. And once he closes the distance and make it at a mid-range fight, it would be very hard for someone like a Hitchins to win those 50-50 exchanges. You know, so as for someone like a Devin Haney, I think his style will match up pretty good with Devin Haney because Devin Haney does have kind of like a mid-tempo, work behind the jab type style. You know, and maybe that would kind of cause Hitchins problems. But I think something like that is something more suited towards what he would like to fight. I see if a Hitchins or a Haney fight, that fight probably will be a boring fight because both of their styles are similar to a degree. I think Devin is probably a little bit more polished than Richardson, but I think their styles make fights. I think their style is just too much similar. Like that fight right there, I'll watch the fight. I will watch the fight, but I would, just how I'm envisioning that fight, how it would be stylistically, it won't be an action-packed fight. That's just my opinion. He also, someone like a Devin Haney, he also wouldn't have to worry about the pressure because Haney is not a pressure fighter. He's more of a counterpuncher, a boxer. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what he is, and he likes to goad his opponents into making mistakes. Only time will tell in Richardson Hitchins what he would do next. Do you guys feel that Hitchins is ready for the likes of a Subriel Matias? If so, leave your comments below. Let me know which fighter do you feel, probably out of the two, Haney or Hitchins, which one to be a lot easier for him. I think Devin Haney because of the style. He don't have to worry about the power. I know that Hitchins is the IBF mandatory right now. I know he's the IBF mandatory, but I don't know if he's going to activate that mandatory and try to run up on that boy Subriel right now. Because from what I've seen, I'm just saying my personal observation, and this is no shade on my brother. What do you call him? Africa. This is no shade on Africa, but I just think that right now you want to stay away from someone like Subriel. You know what I mean? At this point, shout out to New Country.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
New Country said, Coach, Hitchins' highest landed shot was the lead left hook, followed by the right hand clinch. He lost that fight. He should have had points deducted for real. Well, he was never warned. He was never warned. You get what I'm saying? So that's the thing. He was never warned about the excessive holding. Oh, okay. Shout out to Charles Edward Cheese.
Hey, okay.
We have a new sponsor today for dropping that half for bam, thigh wow on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Today's show, True Media Boxing Radio, is sponsored by Charles Edward Cheese. These are the facts.
When it comes to boxing, we got it on lock. With your host, Coach Malachi Williams at True Media Boxing Radio.
True. Yes, sir. Shout out to Charles Edward Cheese. Y'all already know what time it is. We gotta hit our good brother with the Huggy Bean.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Taylor for Wealth.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that half for bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, Taylor for Wealth he say, nah, Coach. He say these dudes with the great amateur history and going to the Olympics are starting to look suspect. We're dealing with the Spanish type. When he say we're dealing with the Spanish types of fighters. He say Dev got his lesson in the streets of Mexico. Hey, I'm just saying, man. Look here, man. Hey, that dude. Hey, listen. That dude was 29-0 and coming off a 10 knockout streak. He was 29-0, dog. He was 29-0 before he even stepped in the ring. So I was like, boy, hold on now. This ain't hold on. This dude with him. Hey, I saw an interview. Hey, I saw an interview with Richardson. He say, man, yeah, when I saw him, when we was at the face-off, I knew, boy, this was gonna be a long night because this dude here, he wasn't like them other guys. He had a swag about himself. He had an attitude. He's coming from another country, so he coming to bring it. And by him, listen, by Gustavo coming from another country, he knew that he had to be extra aggressive. He had to be extra aggressive and push the tempo and force the fight because you in another man's backyard. And if you was to be passive, you know, and not push the action and try to pick your spots or whatever the case may be, he felt that he would have lost. So he still lost to a unanimous decision. Now, this is the crazy part about it. I'm not tripping on, you know, if you feel that Richardson lost, it was a robbery, I have no problem with that. That's how you feel. The issue that I have is Tim Cheatham. Hey, Tim Cheatham. Tim Cheatham scored the fight 117-111. So I think that's a 9-3 fight. Bruh, how in the hell did you see, what did you get 9-3 from, Tim Cheatham? Like 9-3 for Hitchins. For Hitchins. 9-3. Bro, you can't make this up. How? How? You get what I'm saying? Like I wonder, like, what was he looking at? Like, what was he looking at? Like 117-111? Like what he saw, that was that. Put it this way. What did, again, if you feel that Hitchins won, I have no issue with that. If you feel that he lost, I have no issue with that. I'm not tripping on none of that. What I'm tripping on is what judge watched that fight and said that Hitchins won 9 rounds to 3. Like, what fight was he watching? That's, you know, that's all I'm saying, fam. That's all I'm saying, fam. Like, bro, like, come on, man. 9 rounds to 3, bro. You can't make this up. Anyways, before we get into the show, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth. And we got to say thank him, Mr. Al Haymon.
Well, you know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and saying Al Haymon. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Hey, look here, man. The man name is Tim Cheatham. Hey, Cheese. Shout out to Charles Edward Cheese. Cheese. The man name is Tim Cheatham. Man, let that sink in. Let that sink in. What did say, Cheese? He said, Coach, they said Rona demanded a rematch with Pitbull. For what? Hey, Cheese, for what? You want a rematch with Pitbull for what? Why? Bro, like, you can't make this up. Why you want to rematch a Pitbull? For what? That man almost killed you, bro. You was in there doing the stanky leg. You were doing the butterfly, the Tootsie Roll, the mashed potato. The man did every dance known to man in there with Pitbull. Man, Pitbull was cracking this dude. He don't listen. Hey, Marlon, Mr. Warren he said pride. Bro, look here, man. Hey, look here, man. Check this out. Listen. Hey, man, Leon. Yes, Rolly, you know, I love you, Rolly. You're the only person that checks on me, Rolly. Do you know that? You're the only person that checks on me. All of those nipple massages I did for Floyd all over the years, and we did make millions of dollars, but I'm just saying, all of that stuff that I did for Floyd with the baby oil and nipple rubs and stuff, don't you know he doesn't even call me, Rolly? But you always call me. Yeah, I'm always going to call you, because you the first one every kid that I was a star. You're the first one to say star. Wait, Rolly, wait. Man, I want a rematch here. Everybody clowning me. Coach Malachi, I don't like his big ass. He big. I don't like him. He clowning me on your show. I want a rematch. Rolly. Okay, Rolly, wait a minute. Rolly, listen, Rolly, now. I do know that your pride is in the way, and you're letting that bitch ass nigga, Coach Malachi, he's goading you, trying to make you feel bad. You know, he's just sitting here making mockery of you. Don't worry about that. He's picking at you because you eat crayons. There's nothing wrong with eating crayons, Rolly. There's nothing wrong with it. Man, are you sure? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Do you wish you my crayon yet? Nah, Rolly, I'm kind of full. I ate at Applebee's, Rolly. But I tell you what, maybe I'll take a rain check on that crayon dinner, buddy.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. He talking about what a rematch. That man don't want no goddamn rematch. He better leave that. Better leave that motherfucking Pitbull alone. Hey, Mr. Warren, he better leave that Pitbull alone, man. Hollering about he want a rematch. Where? How? Why? For what? Like, bro, that man, come on, man. That man almost killed you, man. I mean, hey, FBA Crypto, salute to you, fam. Shout out to my brother, man, FBA Crypto. Hey, man, FBA Crypto, man, almost killed that dude, man. Holla about he want a rematch. He better leave Pitbull alone, man.
True.
Man, leave that dude alone, bro. Leave that dude alone. Hey, shout out to Charles Upper Cheese. He say, Coach, not sure if you into hip-hop. He said, what do you think of J. Cole apology? Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, dog. Hey, J. Cole, man, went out like a, man. Hey, put it this way. He went out like a 5-letter word. He went out like a 5-letter word that start with the letter B. That's all I'm gonna say, man. How you gonna apologize? How? Like, bro, listen. This is what I'm saying, Cheese. Hip hop was founded on battling. So y'all was sneak dissing the man, you and Drake, and the man came out, 21 gun salute blazing. J. Cole is a really, really good lyricist. He's one of my favorite rappers. He's a really, really good lyricist. Like, man, he's supposed to have it going like you know what I mean? Like Ice Cube and with NWA and Tupac and Biggie and you get what I'm saying? And Cool Mo D and LL Cool J. He's supposed to know, man. He's supposed to win that Kendrick Lamar neck. That's what he supposed to do. No, you don't diss the man. After you reply back to him and then come back and apologize. Yeah, man, I'm sorry, dog. I ain't mean it. I really shouldn't even diss you, dog. I don't even want to think about, dog. Like, man, it didn't sit right in my spirit. I wasn't able to sleep after I said what I said. You wasn't able to sleep. Man, hey, listen, it couldn't have been me. Hey, Cheese, you know I ain't apologizing.
True.
I ain't apologizing. Now, if I'm wrong about something, yeah. But you come out and diss me, I ain't apologize. You ain't got to worry about that, boy. That bullshit. Listen, only thing I'm gonna apologize for is that I did not go at you hard enough. No Diddy. Damn, I'm sorry, dog. What you sorry for? Man, I could have went at this fool harder than what I did. Man, I need to tighten like, dog. Listen, I'll be dissing him. I'll be dissing him right now. Right now. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, come on, J. Cole. I like Kendrick Lamar now. He's one of my favorite artists. And I like J. Cole. I like both of them. I ain't choosing sides. But I'm like, no, man, it's time to fight now, dog. It's time to wallow. He said what he said. Now get it off. You said what you said. And you said what you said. You're supposed to start with that. Yeah, I mean it. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a follow-up.
True.
Anyways, if you're sitting there watching the show, hate watching, don't want to hit the like button, Riley, talk to him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Man, it is what it is, man. Shout out to Sheila and Cali. Shout out to School of X-Man. Shout out to No Cap Entertainment. Shout out to Charles Up with Cheese, our sponsor. This show today is sponsored by Charles Up with Cheese. Salute to my brother. Shout out to Jamie from New York. JC is in the building. No Cap Entertainment. Brady 12. FBA Crypto. Shout out to FBA, man. Hey, FBA, we got to roll up on them tethers, my brother. Those tethers are trying to take our resources. Shout out to the Bossing Menu podcast. Salute to you, fam. He said, AG, that eclipse is crazy. He said it got cold as is. Oh, talking about, yeah, you talking about that eclipse, huh? Yeah, it's the eclipse. Y'all heard it was an eclipse out there. Tell the eclipse. Y'all heard it was, yeah, nigga, I brought the eclipse. Yeah, I brought the eclipse. That's what I do. I brought the eclipse. You get what I'm saying? I'm so much of a G. I'm G'd out. I'm so much of a G. An eclipse ain't got nothing on me.
True.
Hey, he got there. Hey, FBA Crypto. These studio gangsters on Twitter and YouTube. Yeah, nigga, yeah, FBA, what's up, boy? Yeah, I'm a teller. What's happening? Holla about, yeah, what you want to do? I want all the smoke. Yeah, I'm typing right now. Drop the addy. I got shooters. You better not come to the fight. Even though I ain't come to the fight. You better not come to the fight. When I see you, it's on site. Ah, okay, yeah, it's on site. I'll be in New York. On July 18th. The nigga who say it's on site. What you told? You told what the media made? You said you told one of the brothers who got put out that it was on site. When you see me, nigga, I'm gonna be there July the 18th to July 21st. So when you see me, nigga, make it on site.
True.
When you see me, nigga, make it on site. Let's see how that's gonna work out for you. Anyways, shout out to Hood Sports and Boxing. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Harry Sackett. Salute. Superman GA, what's going on, fam? Salute to you. Shout out to man Stephen X. Shout out to Stephen X. Salute to you, fam. Who else we got in here? Corey Bradley is here. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. What it is. What Nuke said. Speaking of Eclipse, you remember the rapper? He said, you remember? Oh, the rapper. It's about the rapper Eclipse. I don't know about the rapper Eclipse. Leonardo said, "What up, Coach? What's going on, fam?" He said, "Hey, you know what? I need to hear what my brother Dr. Umar got to say about the eclipse, man. I need to listen. I need to hear what my dog Dr. Umar got to say about the eclipse, brothers and sisters. The eclipse is a sign, brothers and sisters. The eclipse is a sign. No, you got to say it 3 times, brothers and sisters. The eclipse is a sign from the heavens that was resonated through the ancestors and is sending a message to the African nation around the globe that we need to come together and support my cause in building a school for Black boys.
True, true, true.
I am unequivocally equipped and prepared to lead this charge. There is no one that is more eloquent than I. No one that can speak and put together the subject-verb agreement together the way I do when I write. No one can talk and break down words so eloquently as I. Anytime I run up on the white supremacist racist system, you know what I mean? I'm able to break it down. No one is able to run off the Negro peons the way I run off the Negro peons. This is what I do. Also, to the sisters out there, I heard from the heavens that I'm supposed to have 2 wives.
True.
No, you gonna talk about that? Oh, goddamn, Dr. Umar. We gotta call Dr. Umar. I need to hear Dr. Umar break down these eclipses, man. Nobody can break it down. Nobody can break it down like our good brother, Dr. Umar.
Hit the Cash App, $ FDMG School. Hit the PayPal, International Africans.
Let's get ready to get into this show, man. Y'all know what time it is, man.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite. Oh!
Man, y'all know I rock with Dr. Umar Tariq Nasheed, man. I rock with them. Them my brothers, man. Them my brothers. I know they're a little crazy a little bit, man, but them my brothers, man. Y'all just gotta bear with me. Y'all gotta bear with me, man. God damn, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Even though I know Dr. Umar and Tariq don't get along, but you know it is what it is, man. Y'all gotta bear with me, dog. Just bear with me. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, fam. Just bear with the old boy. Well, y'all gotta work with me. No matter what they say, I still love you.
I still love you.
Shout out to Jamie from New York. Shout out to Yarmouth, man. Brooklyn in the house, G5. Anyway, this how we pulling up.
Man, I know they ain't who I think it is. Man, that nigga, come on, man. He ain't talking about all that shit. I tell you, I'm gonna get your ass, huh? Man, stop all that damn barking and take his ass with me. I tell you, I'm gonna get you. I don't wanna hear that shit. I tell you. You ain't no damn dog, boy. You a pussycat. He ain't telling me. I got my heart in your ass. He ain't telling me.
Hey, we're gonna drop the phone lines in a few minutes. We gotta pay some bills. We gotta pay some bills to our other sponsor, the Queen City Comedy Showcase. We gotta pay some bills as soon as we come back. You know, we're gonna I got an article I want to read that pretty much summarized everything that went down this weekend, and then we're gonna drop the phone lines.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Thundercats, mole rats, water buffaloes, alligators, and haters. Mark your calendar. It's going all the way down. The place to be, Meridian, Mississippi. Queen City Friday Night Comedy Showcase. Bringing out all the big dogs. Friday, April 26th. Get your laugh on with comedian sensation Bubba Dub. Special performances by comedian Scruncho and the Messenger, Keith Wallace. We partying at the Temple Theater, Meridian, Mississippi. Doors open at 8 p.m. Tickets available on Eventbrite or call Big Big G, and 808-225-9063.
Man, shout out to Jamie Vasquez for being a member for 17 months, man. Salute to you, brother. He said they got to start checking these such judges. Man, listen, Jamie, check this out, fam. The judges is a part of boxing. They not going to check the judges. The boxing is a corrupt sport already. What they going to check the judges for? I get what you saying, fam. Jamie, I get what you saying, but I'm trying to tell you, all of that is a part of the Machiavelli, baby. That's all it is. That's all it is. Shout out to the real McCoy. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yes, sir, man. This show is sponsored today by Charles Edward Cheese. Shout out to my brother Charles Edward Cheese. And this show is also sponsored by Queen City Comedy Showcase, man. So y'all check that out if you're in Meridian, Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi, or even in Alabama. Y'all check that out. We're going to get Bubba Dub on the show as well. Shout out to the real McCoy. He said, Coach, what up? I'm working right now, and I was 17 minutes behind, but I had to live it up. He say, I like how you express the pivot. You should see me in practice. I be screaming in my fighters, pivot. Hey, that what you be saying to your, hey, the real McCoy, that what you be saying to your fighters? Yeah, man, you got to pivot, man. If he pivot, if the dude is coming at you, you just pivot. You just pivot him. You know what I mean? Then guess what? Once you pivot him, you don't turn him. Now he got to turn around. When he turn around, you got something waiting on him.
True.
I know a fight. Hey, real McCoy, check this out, fam. I was looking at a fight not too long ago. Azuma Nelson and Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker was turning. He was pivoting on Azuma Nelson like all throughout the fight. The entire fight, he was pivoting on him. And I haven't seen anyone get around the weak side. Get around that weak side like Pernell Whitaker. The only person I seen get around the weak side like a Pernell Whitaker was Lomachenko, Vasily Lomachenko. Like in today's time, no one gets around weak side. No one gets around that weak side like Lomachenko. That motherfucker there, boy. When he get around that weak side, you know. Now Teofimo Lopez, when he fought him, he cut that off. He studied him. He knew, he gonna try to go around the weak side. I'm gonna step that way. He cut that off. That's what Teofimo was able to do. But very few people can do that. You understand? Very few people, fam. Can do what T.O. did the night that he fought Lomachenko.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, y'all check this article out right here, man. This was something else. This was something else. Now check this out. A lot of people talking about this here. Bad deal in Vegas. Bad deal in Vegas. This article was written by Steve Kim. This is on Snack. Sniggity snack. He on that snack. You get what I'm saying? He said, you think casino resort fees in Las Vegas or the price to park at most properties are bad. You should have seen the deal that Gustavo Lemos was stuck with after going 12 rounds with Richardson Hitchins at the Fountain Blue in Las Vegas. Despite being the stronger puncher, the guy who the overwhelming majority of observers had winning, Lemos was on the short end of a unanimous decision. The scores read 115-113 twice by two judges and 117-111. The only deal that would have been worse for Lemos is if he had been stuck, with a timeshare in Sin City. Bro, I'm like, so this is what Lou DiBella said, right? Lou DiBella said, right? He said that just made the mistake of watching Hitchins Lemos. Destroys the enjoyment of a solid fight and simply infuriating to hear scores and a decision that don't reflect the actual effing fight. We crown and recrown bogus champions regularly in our biased, broken system. Hey, Joe, this is the same system this is the only thing I have an issue with. Lou DiBella, I respect what you wrote, but this is the same system that you've been working in for years. And you've been a promoter in the business. I'm pretty sure you have benefited from that same system. I'm pretty sure that your fighters who you probably had to have lost some fights, but because you were the promoter over that, you made sure that some envelopes was passed, allegedly, and that the judges saw it your way when it came to one of your fighters. So miss me with the fake outrage. Miss me with that fake outrage. I just want to throw that out there, right? I just want to throw that out there. Now, anyways, some would say this was a close fight. Others would label it a questionable decision. I say it was a robbery. This was Steve Kim saying. This was a rotten call. To me, it's even a stretch to say that Hitchins won 5 rounds, much less 7. and certainly not 9 and more than that later on. Yeah, because 117, 111, I think that's a 9-3. I think that's a 9-3 score. You know, Tim Cheatham. Hey, G5, Tim Cheatham. Bro, what kind of name is that, fam? Tim Cheatham. Boy, oh my God, boy. Oh, bro. Anyways, Lemos, who is your typical strong and rugged Argentinian fighter, came out fast. He buzzed the normally hard-to-find Hitchins with an overhand right near the end of the first round and carried the action early. Hitchins is a sound boxer, but on this night, his movements looked labored. To his credit, he rallied a bit in the middle stages of the bout and banked in a few rounds to close the gap. But outside round 8, the late innings were controlled by Lemos. He said, who added uppercuts to his arsenal. My personal card had it 116 to 112 for Gustavo, right? He said, yeah, it was that clear in my view. Some would argue that Hitchins boxed well. I'd argue that even when he did box well, he didn't do enough to win the requisite, sorry about that, 7 rounds to win the fight. Now, I'm going to tell you what probably hurt the fight to me for Hitchins. He did a lot of grabbing, did a lot of holding, did a lot of grabbing and holding. You get what I'm saying? Like, he was holding his man like, goddamn, like they was on square dancing or something. I'm like, man, why is he was holding him? And I know that was his way of smothering. Gustavo Lemos' offense. But at times the holding became obsessive and the referee never warned him. Like, dude, how do you go a 12-round fight with a fighter that's obsessively holding, especially in certain rounds? He just, holding on for dear life. I get it, because he was kind of hurt. But how do you not warn the guy? So that's all I'm saying, fam. That's all I'm saying. He didn't warn him. No matter what Sergio Mora and Clarissa Shields tried to sell you on the zone, just merely having Lemos do a little bit less than the previous rounds does not mean that Hitchins deserves certain rounds. There is a greater argument that Lemos won 9 rounds than there is Hitchins. You get what I'm saying? As you look at the official scorecard, 2 of the 3 ringside arbitrators gave the opening stanza to Hitchins. Hey, bro, remember, I said, check this out. I said, man, remember we watched the fight? I said, man, Hitchins lost the first 3 rounds. Because he was, the first 3 rounds, let's be honest, the first 3 rounds, the man was running. The first 3 rounds, once he felt that right hand, the man was kind of like running a little bit. And he got a couple of shots in there, and then he was holding on. He was running and holding on for the first 3 rounds until he kind of figured out what, got some kind of wherewithal on himself to figure out what exactly, what Gustavo Lemos was doing. But I'm like, man, I got that dude down 3 rounds to 0 already. He ain't do nothing the first 3 rounds. You get what I'm saying? So, anyways, it is what it is. He said, hey, this was Steve Kim say. He said one of those judges was Tim Cheatham. Excuse me, Cheatham. He said, who was the judge who had Hitchins up 117, 111? 117, 111, dog. He said, so the tone was set early. It was going to be very difficult, if not impossible, for Gustavo Lemos to beat the Matchroom House fighter. Y'all check this out, man. See, let's go to Tim Cheatham. Tim Cheatham gave the first round to Richardson Hitchins. Then he gave round 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking at it right now. He gave rounds. Gave a round 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. He gave round 8 to Gustavo, and then he gave the last 4 rounds to Hitchins. He gave him round 9, round 10, round 11, and round 12.
True.
Oh my God. Hey, shout out to Miss Cotty. Just Stanfield. He gave the man rounds 9 through 12. Bro, Jesus. He gave around 9 to 12. Oh, bro. bro. Okay, all right. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Hey, bro, you can't make this up. You get what I'm saying? Check it out, though. Check it out. I gotta show y'all this here. Right? They got Showbiz the adult. Left a comment. Steve Kim said that if the attendance wasn't so sparse, he said the cat calls would have been much louder. Also, it has to be noted that the usually solid Raul Ancaez Jr. never warned Hitchins for the excessive holding. This is what I was saying. He never warned them. Holding is a tactic, an illegal one that, if you go by the rule book, not a skill. If getting clinched was a drug, Lemos would have suffered an overdose. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't be holding. Like clinching. Now, the clinch is the part of boxing. The clinch. That's why the referee break you up. Like, look, okay, once they clinch, he'll break you up because you're not supposed to be doing that. But, bro, excessive holding is too much. Now, this is Showbiz the adult. Now, Showbiz the adult, he is the leader of the casual boxing army, and he does a good job. He does a good job with these guys. So I take my hat off to Showbiz the adult. But he says, for all you, he said, for all of you who think Hitchins won, just understand that the 117-111 score is proof that the fix was in. Agreeing with the cheat machine should be a red flag for you that you may just be wrong here. He called Tim Cheatham the cheat machine. Man, anyway, man. But shout out to Steve Kim. He said, but that's just my opinion. The fact is, Hitchins got the victory since this was the IBF Eliminator. This is why I came up with my show topic for today. This fight was the IBF Eliminator. He is now in line to face one of the great two-fisted pressure fighters in the sport of boxing, Subriel Matias. Good luck with that. I got a video right here. Man, that he put that was put together, and this man saying that he don't want no smoke with Subriel Matias. So Richardson Hitchins. I have a video. He said he don't want no smoke with Subriel Matias. That's what he said, bro. He said he don't want no smoke with Matias. That's what he said. You know what I mean? He said he don't want the smoke. You know, it is what it is. You know, he know that's gonna be a big fight. I had a receipt, so I don't want nobody thinking I'm capping. Anyways, I'm finna drop the phone lines. I'm finna get ready to drop these phone lines, man. Y'all know what time it TI is. I'm dropping the phone lines right now. Y'all call the show.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Shout out to the Real McCoy.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
And the Real McCoy he said, I was just looking at the same fight, coach. Sweet Pea and Nelson. He said, great minds think alike. Continue on, sir. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, when you fighting pressure fighters like that, you have to pivot, man. That's how you break up their rhythm, break up their speed, break up their timing. You know, you have to turn them, bro. If you don't pivot, fam, you know, that's just gonna be, you know, that's gonna be, you can't go straight back with your chin in the air. That's a Real McCoy. That's how Hitchins was getting hit. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
What's going on, coach? It's Ross from New York.
Ross from New York. Talk to me, fam.
Damn, coach. This sport is in trouble, man. That's my first thing that I gotta say. This sport is in real big problems right now. When them scorecards were being read, the first thing that I thought about was what you said. Like, oh, you don't want to leave it in the hands of the judges.
Yeah,
you got to knock them out.
Yeah,
you got to knock them out. And it's freaking sad that you get things like this, but it's just almost like too many things happening at the same time. Like, you got one dude who doesn't want to face his mandatory, asking $200 million. Another dude asking for 2 Ferraris. You know, you got corrupt judges. You know, it's just really, really bad. Like it's just too many things happening at the same time, and it's just leaving a bad taste in a lot of fans' mouths, because with everything going on right now, like you're not even sure like whether you should watch this or fucking WWE. At the end of the day, at least with wrestling, you might get the matchups that you really want to see.
Yeah.
You know, but this is leaving a really bad taste in people's mouth right now. It's a bad look for the sport. At least before, back in the days, not a lot of people knew because you have to like buy pay-per-view, but now the world is so connected that everybody's seeing all this shit at the same time. But that's my call, Coach.
Man, shout out to Rob from New York, man. New York, stand up. Hey, man, this here, man. Hey, mama. Hey, you get what I'm saying? You know, I'm just saying. Hey, when he said WrestleMania was good, Coach. Yeah, okay. I heard. Listen, I heard they bring back the old vets. I heard they brought back the Rock. They brought back the Undertaker. They bring back the old dogs on wrestling now. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
What up, Coach? Rob from LA.
Rob from LA, talk to me.
Hey, Coach, that music had me feeling like I was paying a bill and shit, Coach.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Coach. Listen, man. Why they do my boy Lemos like that, man? That was a clear robbery, man. Richards need to run that back, Coach.
Man, you know what? I saw an article where he said if everybody felt that I lost, I'll run it back. He said I'll run it back with him, and he said he'll run it back. So that's what he say. We'll just have to see. But as I said, bro, you get these American fighters, Rod. Well, man, see, we don't want our, and we get these fans online. Yeah, man, we don't want our fighter going to another man country because he can get robbed over there. And I'm saying, you know, a lot of people feel, and I always say, how do you think the foreigners feel? Fighters who are not from America, how do you think they feel when they come to America and they fight an American fighter on his own home soil? They feel the same way, fam. Like, man, I'm finna get robbed.
Yeah, no, it's true, Coach. It's true, Coach. But you know, the thing with Hitchison, Coach, I think he's good, man. But the thing I don't like about him, Coach, is that he's like he talks so much shit. Like he was calling Lemos a bum and he was a nobody. And then after the press conference, like, I want to see Haney. I want to see these top guys fight someone like Lemos. You know, he's a tough fighter. So it's like, bro, like you gotta like humble yourself a little bit down. You know, like keep fighting these the opponents that they put in front of you. I don't think he's ready for Matias, to be honest. I think Matias destroys him. You know, at first I was like, okay, it's probably like I give him a chance, but hell no. After watching this with this little with a little stocky guy did, imagine what Matias gonna do, Coach. I think Hitchison should just run it back with Lemos. If not, man, maybe fight Regis. But that's my call, Coach. Have a good one.
Shout out to Rod, LA, man. West Coast. Yeah. West Coast in this BI, man. Hey, you know what? Hey, shout out to Pauline. Shout out to Steven. Shout out to Steven 47. Hey, but you don't get what I'm saying. Like, listen. Check this out. He caught between a rock and a hard place. No Diddy. He caught between a rock and a hard place. You either rematch Lemos. Shout out to my main man Rick. Man, Rick, what's going on, fam? You either rematch. What you say? You started a new page? All right, cool. Hey, I just subscribed to you, Rick. Make sure you put some videos up there. I just subscribed to you, fam. I got you. I just subscribed to your channel. You either fight your mandatory. You the mandatory now. You either fight Subriel Matias after his next fight, or you run it back. You run it back with Lemos. You run it back with Lemos. Oh, I gotta run it back now. I ain't ready for Matias now. Y'all think I'm lying about the Matias? I'm finna let you hear it. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Leo, H-Town, Coach, H-Town.
Leo from H-Town, talk to me.
Coach, we didn't stop using the term slick fighter, Coach.
Talk about a slick black fighter. Talk about your black slick fighter. Yeah, he's a slick black fighter.
It don't exist. It don't exist no more. Because these guys ain't pivoting, making you pay. They ain't slipping, making you pay. They ain't stepping back, jab, check hook, make you pay. They ain't turning the aggressor, make him pay. No, it's run, hug, run, hug, run, hug. That's not slick, Coach. The term slick black fighter is coined because of like Purnell, Sugar Ray, Mayweather, where they made you pay. They're slick. They call it slick because you can't hit them and they're gonna hit you.
Right.
That fucking hit and duck and run and grab and come on, Coach, man. This fight, I knew it. I was watching this fight on with the boxing boys, and I told Ness, don't let Richardson underestimate this Argentinian.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what he did, Coach.
No,
he underestimated this guy.
Oh no. We ain't gonna say that. No, he didn't underestimate him. He like the thing. This is the thing. Them Argentinian fighters, man. Them mofos can fight, bro. They can fight.
Coach, they are the kryptonite for the quote unquote slick black fighter. You know, it's a slick back fighter has the advantage over the Mexican. The Mexican has the advantage over the Argentinian. The Argentinian has the advantage over the slick black fighter because they got more athleticism and they're gonna cut off the ring on you. You know what I mean? Like this I don't know, Coach. It was a letdown. Richardson was talking loud and tough, and I was thinking, oh, this guy's gonna get into the stunt. He's about to stun on this man. But something told me at the beginning of the fight, I look at Lemos' eyes, I was like, oh no. He's got about to embarrass Richardson because he lost that fight, Coach. How the fuck does he have a 9-3 fucking cheat him? What the fuck is he watching, Coach?
Hey man,
I mean,
his name cheat him. His name cheat him. So,
and he would have gave me
fucking name cheat him.
He would have gave me a 7-6-8-4.
Hey, bro, your name is Tim Cheatham. Just let that sink in.
If you gave Coach, if you gave round 1, 2, and 3 and round 12 to Hitchins, you don't need to watch boxing ever again. Like, just quit watching boxing. Go watch something else. Because there ain't no way those 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 12 should have gone to Richardson anyway. He just, the kid looked bad, Coach. I hate to say it, man.
All right, I got you. Shout out to Leo, man. H-Town, stand up.
All right, salute, Coach.
All right. I mean, you know, my biggest issue with the fight, if you feel that Richardson Hitchins, caller, hold on. If you feel that Richardson Hitchins won, fine. I'm not even tripping on that. I had him losing the fight. Myself. But if you feel that he won, I'm not even tripping on that. The issue that I have is the 117, 111. Like, bro, where did you see? Now, probably Carissa Shields saw it that way. Carissa Shields, she was saying, "Oh my God, oh Jesus!" I was listening to the replay, right? When was it the first round? I think was it the first round? It was the first round or the second round? No, it was the 8th round. Gustavo had on caught Hitchins with the right hook on the jaw, bam, and buckled him. And I'm listening to the commentators. This is the replay. He said, "Oh, it look like Richardson is hurt. Oh no, maybe he's not hurt." And Carissa was like, "Oh no, he hurt. He got caught with that short right hand. That right hand caught him. Oh, he's hurt." She said, "Oh my God, sweet Jesus." Hey, she said, "Bro, wait a minute. Wasn't she supposed to be working the fight? What she supposed to be commentating, working the fight? She got the microphone. She cheering for the man. Oh my God, sweet Jesus. Oh Lord, have mercy. Grab him. Put your guard up. She trying to coach him. I said, hey, we got Carissa Shields. She trying to coach the man from the sideline. She the bro. I'm like, oh my God, bro. She had me crying, bro. Well, I'm listening to the replay because when we did the fight party, I had the volume off. I never had the volume on when I'm doing these fight parties. But I went back and listened to the replay, like the highlights, and all I heard was her voice. Oh my gosh! Oh sweet Jesus! She say time up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Hey, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Hey, Martin from Oakland, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. You remember the time that Paul Williams fought Erislandy Lara in Jersey, and the coach and the judges robbed Lara, gave Williams the fight, and it was so ridiculous that all three judges got suspended. They need to start doing some shit.
You say 3 of the judges got suspended? I thought it was only 1. All three got suspended?
No, all 3 of them.
Oh.
All 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
All 3 of them got the boot. Now, I'm not saying they need to suspend these fools, but they got to face the music. They got to hold them accountable. They got to face the media and answer what it is that they saw round by round. Explain these bullshit ass fucking scorecards. Because if you're going to 1 minute, it's ring generalship. Then the next minute, who's the busier fighter? Then the next minute, it's who threw the most effective punches. You can't switch it round by round by round because it's the only way you could justify one fighter winning. Either you're going to favor one style or you're going to favor another style. They can't be switching and choosing. You know what I mean? Like you said, it looks like they made up their scorecard before the fight even began. Maybe not the other 2 guys, but definitely Cheatham
definitely. Listen, I'm not gonna say the other 2 judges I'm not gonna say the other two judges was in, I'm not gonna say the other two judges had their scorecards filled out. But Tim Cheatham, oh yeah, it was already, hey Tim, yeah, what's up? Hey, listen, how your wife doing, man? She doing good, man. What's going on? Hey, listen, is that a yellow envelope with $50,000 in the envelope on the floor? A yellow envelope. How do you know it's $50,000 in there? Oh, I don't know, man. I'm just guessing. Hey, listen, I'll talk to you later, all right? Richardson Hitchins, he is the house fighter. It'd be a shame if he were to lose that fight tomorrow night. But I just want to throw that out there. Tell your wife I said hello. Don't forget to pick that envelope up. I don't know what's in it. I heard it was $50,000 cash. And Tim and Richardson Hitchins is the house fighter. Okay, I'll talk to you later. All right, cool. Next thing you know, hey, next thing you know, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
All right, but shout out to Marco, man. Oak Town stand up. Martin from Oakland. Shout out to Martin. Hey, look here, man. Hey, check it out though. You get what I'm saying. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm not saying that's what happened. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that's what happened. All I'm saying is, sources say. So according to reports, sources say, it is what it is. I'm like, damn, he gave him 9. He gave him 9. He gave him 9, 10, 11, and 12. He gave him all 4 rounds from 9 through 12. Hey, listen, Clarissa Shields, bro, had me dying, fam. Like, she was like, oh Jesus, oh no, he hurt, my baby hurt, I got to get in the ring, save my baby, get on my baby, get on my. Hey, Carissa went in mama bear mode. You know how the mothers be protected by their children. I'll call her, hold on. Yeah, she went in there. He hurt. Grab him. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Oh, he don't hurt my baby. Oh, hell no. Hold on, hold these headphones. I'm finna get in the ring. With him. No, Carissa, you can't get in the ring. You're supposed to work in the event. Oh, okay, I forgot. Hold him, grab him. Put your hands up. I'm like, I said, she like she want to jump in the ring. I said, God, is she finna jump in the ring? Anyway, hey, Carter, what's your name? Carter from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie from New York, talk to me.
Hey, Coach, no doubt in my mind that judge took the yellow envelope. Bro, how not? It's so obvious. Coach, listen. Richardson, to me, he straight up lost. All right? I give him 5 rounds. Okay? Yeah. But all that running, Coach, come on, man. That was a horrible performance, man. Oh, and to answer your question, Coach, no, he does not beat Matias. I don't see how.
Yeah.
I don't see how.
Nah, I got it.
You know what I mean?
Matter of fact, I have a video where he's saying that he ain't ready for that smoke. He admitted.
Yeah, no, he's keeping it real, man. He's a little too green still. He's too green. Matias he might turn out to be a real deal, We'll see. But yeah, Coach, listen, man. That judge, man, horrible. And that's what's going on with boxing today, man. These guys, man, these people like that, man, fucking up our sport, man. Listen, it ain't good. It ain't good, Coach. It ain't good, man. But that boy won, man. He beat him. Okay, that was a robbery. So, Coach, keep cooking, man. That's my call.
All right, shout out to Teddy from New York. Hey, man, Carissa had me crying, bro. I'm listening to the replay. Oh, he don't hit my baby. Oh, hell no. Where the Vaseline at? Hold my microphone. Carissa, you can't get in the ring. What you mean I can't get in the ring? Don't you see what he doing? Don't you see what he doing to my baby? Don't you see what he doing to my baby? She'll roll her neck and everything. Carissa, you can't do that. And then she arguing with Alicia Baumgartner. Yeah, ho. Yeah, I see you over there, Alicia. Yeah, I see you over there. Wait till this fight over with. So when this fight over with, I got some smoke for you too. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I'm finna get in the ring. Hey, she calling the fight. Shout out to man. I gotta try to get Carissa Shields on this show, man. Carissa Shields calling the fight. I never reached out to her, so but she calling the fight, arguing with doggone. Arguing with Alicia Baumgartner, arguing with the referee in the ring, want to jump in the ring to help. Man, she giving out instructions. She doggone trying to train him, trying to coach him on the side. And listen, in between rounds, she rubbing Vaseline on his forehead. I said, who that is in the corner? Man, Carissa Shields, she rubbing Vaseline on his forehead. Now look here, right? You see what he doing now? Check this out. You see what he doing? Carissa, what you doing over here? You supposed to be calling the fight. I am calling the fight. Don't worry about that. Listen, you see what he doing, right? Look here, I'm gonna put this Vaseline on you. Come here, baby. Now check this out now. Now when he throw the leaping left hook, you got to turn him. You got to pivot. Okay? You can't let him, I said, what Carissa doing? Anyway, hey, Carter, what's your name? You Carter from?
Man, you already know. It's inevitable. It's D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore.
D-Block, talk to me.
Coach, I just sent you some videos, Coach. Today was a hell of a day in Dallas, Texas, one of the greatest cities in the whole wide world. Coach, we just got to see the eclipse, and it was beautiful. D-Block got through making some financial success today, Coach. I'm telling you, them moon shirts, them caps, I mean, even them shades, they went out fast. I'm telling you, Coach, we did it big today.
Oh, for real? Oh, you have some merchandise?
Oh, yeah, Coach. Moon shirts. I told you. I cut them in the middle. People wear them like, like them pregnant women, you know what I mean? And your belly is supposed to be the sun. And I just cut me a little cloth right in the middle. And it's a little circle. And it lands right on your belly like a moon. So those sold pretty quick, Coach. Those were $25 a pop.
Are you serious?
And the shades, Coach.
Wait.
I bought them for $5.
Hold on, D-Block.
Go ahead.
Are you serious or are you just joking? You sold shirts that was cut out in the stomach? For who, women?
Coach.
You sold it for women?
Coach, I'm telling you, it went good. What I don't understand, Coach, is all the hate for Hitchins. That's one of my youngest, Coach. Sometimes we get a rough day at work. We all do, Coach. We all do. And sometimes the judges, they got a rough day too. I mean, even Clarissa Shields had a rough day, Coach. We all had a rough day. That Saturday night, I saw Hitchins going in there. His mind was somewhere else with Shakur Stevenson, with Devin Haney, with Matias, out there fighting in Puerto Rico in the future. I'm telling you, Coach, the young gun he is primed to come with whatever he wants, whoever he's gonna fight with, Coach. You just gotta give it some patience.
Listen, D-Block. I like Richardson Hitchins. I like him. Yeah. I don't hate the guy. I like him, but I'm just saying that the people feeling some type of way. The people feeling some type of way about the fight this past weekend, D-Block. That's all I'm saying. The people, man. Who am I to argue with the people?
And I understand. For the people, by the people. And sometimes the people get gum on their shoe. And they hate it. They hate that sound. You know what I mean? And they're like, God damn, I got to get my shoe. I got to take this gum off. That's what Richard Hitchison had. He had a bad day, a bad night at work. And it's okay. Just like Shakur Stevenson, one of my other youngest. I'm telling you, Coach, believe it when you see it. These two great fighters, they're going to come up and do great things in boxing, more than Joaquin Davis, Tank Davis. We know he's primed for doing nothing, and he's going to get his ass whooped. June 20-something, Coach. We're going to be there in Houston. I'm telling you again, Coach. I'm repeating myself again, Coach. Listen to me when I say this. Coach, play the song. Play that song, Coach. I'm telling you right now, Coach, I'm letting it go like this. Houston, we're coming down there. I got my vest. I'm ready for Tank Davis. Whatever it is, I'm bringing my people, and we're coming for it. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville. Baltimore, stand up.
Man, shout out D-Block, man. This man say that he had some cutout shirts with the center part of the shirt where the stomach is at. He got that cut out and he was selling them for $25. Well, listen, I better not see no dudes. Bro, let me tell you something, bro. Listen, man, I've been trying to stall Dallas out, dog. I swear, I've been trying to stall Dallas out, man. But I hope like hell them dudes ain't rocking like that in Dallas, man. I'm just saying, fam, like, bro, I'm trying to. You get what I'm saying? Cause D-Block, boy, he be saying some crazy stuff, fam. It's like. Then when I think about Dallas, I think about them niggas crying after Errol Spence lost, and they always they were so overly emotional about Errol Spence, threatening niggas, sending gun emojis, telling niggas they better not come to their city. I just saw a video of Terrence Crawford in Dallas 2 days ago. He went to visit somebody, right? A fighter and his mother. He's in Dallas by himself. Like, you would think, listening to these niggas online, man, he can't come to Texas. He better not come to Dallas. The man was in Dallas by his goddamn self. You get what I'm saying? But you listen to these dudes online. Yeah, nigga, it's on site. Nigga, Dallas don't rock with them. Man, them people in Dallas don't rock with Bud, man. But I'm just saying though, like, damn, D-Block, but man, bro. Anyways, I'm gonna get my mind off of that, man. Just the mere thought. What man in his right mind walking through Dallas? Yeah, I got a hole cut out in my shirt where the stomach at, dog. You can see my belly button. You know, and this is for the eclipse. This boy, Lord have mercy.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
I guess we're gonna have to thank Al Heyman for them shirts.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman.
Yes, sir.
You wish you could work it the way I do.
All right.
True.
Anyways, call up. What's the name you calling from?
What up, Coach? This is Roach from Houston.
Who is that? Roach from Houston?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Roach, man. This shit ain't looking good, man. Like, bro, D-Block be saying some crazy stuff, man. Like, he making Dallas look bad, dog.
Bro, hey, man. I know a lot of people from Dallas, bro. I can cut for a lot of people from Dallas.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck D-Block on, bro. I don't know what that is, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm saying, listen, Roach. I'm saying from cutout shirts with the belly button showing to Canelo draws to Tate Davis' name being tattooed on his hand. I'm like, man, D-Block going through something, man. Yeah, for real. He going through something, bro.
That man going through a crisis, man. But hey, whatever he got going, hey, man, I hope nothing but the best for you, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, Coach, I was calling because, man, I rewatched the Richardson Hitchins fight, and I cannot give him more than 4 rounds. I gave Lemos 1 through 3.
Mm-hmm.
I gave Richardson Hitchins 4 through 7, and 8 through 12. I feel like Lemos one is easy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just very confused at what the hell these judges are looking at. I'm starting to conclude that I don't know shit about boxing, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't get how did you get 117, 111 out of that. And to be honest, I don't like calling fights robbery. I don't like calling close fights robbery.
Yeah, if it's
that
close.
wasn't a close fight to me.
Yeah.
It just wasn't a close fight to me. I gave Lemos 8 rounds. That's just not a close fight to me. I mean, there were competitive rounds
that
maybe you could call swing rounds, but I mean, I saw 8 rounds that I gave Lemos. So I just don't know what the hell these judges are looking at. But my last point that I'm gonna make before I get off the phone is I will say Richardson Hitchins is young. I think he has a lot of potential.
Yeah, he does.
I think he just had a bad day at the office. Well, not even just a bad day at the office. He just fought a good fight. And I think he'll continue to grow as long as he just keep it real with himself and don't make excuses, man. Appreciate you taking my call, Coach. Let me get off here and let you cook.
H-Town, man, in the building, man. Shout out my brother Roach, H-Town, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, it is what it is. Shout out to the one, Mr. Ham, for being a member for 16 months. He say Tim Cheatham raps up to the name Spot him, got him. Yeah, you spot him, got him. You ain't lying. Shout out to Duval County, man. Shout out to Two-Tone the Superstar. He say Tank and Shakur banned me from the fights. Hey, look here. You better not come to the fight. Look here, man. See, listen. Two-Tone the Superstar be rubbing people the wrong way. You know, people be getting mad. Y'all know I rock with Toe. Toe funny to me. Toe is hilarious. He's very, very talented. He been making me mad too. I can't believe he said that. Toe, take that back. Take that back. He said, and I say that respectfully. Hey, he pissed everybody off, bro. Anybody can get it. The Bud fans can get it. Errol Spence fans can get it. Tate Davis fans can get it. Devin Haney fans can get it. Now, I don't know about Ryan Garcia fans. That better be there because it seems like Tone rock out with them. But you get what I'm saying, though. But he pissed everybody. Like, he pissed, like, anybody that's the popular fighter, Canelo fans, they hate that one. Hey, they're in the meeting right now. I can see Canelo fans, Bud fans, Spence fans, Tank fans, and Haney fans, and Shakur fans, all coming together, one group. Hey, look here, man. I don't like you. Y'all don't like me. I don't like none of y'all. But guess what? We got to put our differences aside. What we going to do about this nigga from Phoenix, Arizona, Two-Tone the Superstar? What we going to do about it? Yeah, man, I'm tired of that nigga, dog. That nigga pissed me off, dog. Yeah, he pissed us off too. Everybody, listen, all of my fans mad at him right now. Tank, what about you? Yeah, man, my fans in Baltimore, we don't like that nigga neither. Bud, what about you? Yeah, we don't like him. Devin Haney, what about you? Yeah, we don't like what that nigga said. He said I was pillow pissing. Shakur, what about you? Yeah, he said I was a runner, I was a track star. I don't like him either. Canelo, what's up? If that puto. All right, cool. What we gonna do when we see if we gonna pull up?
True.
I think pissed off everybody. Look, everybody. Hey, they talk about putting hands. Hey, look here, man. Y'all can't be doing Tone like that, man. Tone just be, he be pissing everybody off. He do that. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Hold on, I want you guys to hear this though. This man is Subriel Matias. He is Subriel Matias. He's the mandatory. I want y'all to see this. Where's that? Hold on, where's that? Hold on. He the mandatory. I want y'all to hear this. Hold on. I want y'all to hear this. He is the mandatory. All right, here we go.
Fight day real soon. Make sure you.
All right, now this is before the fight. Some of this is before the fight, before the Lemos fight. Like, I think like a couple of days before, or a week before, something like that. And I want y'all to hear this though.
Out there too, because these is not fucking with me. None of them is fucking with me here. I'm trying to tell you, I'm the best 140 pounder in the world. I can talk my shit all I want to. Say why? Because there ain't nobody gonna stop me.
What champions? Who you want first? Now, how do you think you line up against Haney? How do you line against Rowley? How do you line against Michelle? How do you line up against Tio?
I will fight any one of them guys. Like I said before. Besides fighting for the IBF with Subriel Matias. I feel like Subriel Matias is a tough test for any fighter. If it was another champion that wasn't as a force to be reckoned with like Subriel Matias, I probably would have taken a fight for the IBF. But because I know the chances entering that ring, I would want to be at my best. So I feel like but besides him, I got
Y'all heard what he said? He said, "You're not." They asked him. They said, "What?" Hold on, let's hear that again. I want y'all to hear this, bro. But this man ducking already. This is pure. I can't even imagine James Lights Out Tony saying this, or Bernard Hopkins saying this, or Pernell Whitaker, or Salvador Sanchez, Julian Cesar Chavez, or Zuma Nelson, going on Simon Brown, Mike McClellan, you know what I mean? Jerry McCullen. Like, I can't even imagine them even saying this. Hagler, wait a minute now, hold on now. See them two can get it. Pork chop, when they show the big nuts, they can get it. But whole head cheese now. Hold on now, anybody but him. Cause see, I think if it was anybody else had that belt now, bro, you can't make this up. Bro, come on, man. Bro, when I heard that, listen, when I heard that, I said I'm done. Bro.
True.
Hey, I'm gonna drop the link. Shout out. I did not own the rights to that material. This for educational purposes only. That was an audio from Aki TV via Dante's Boxing Nation. So shout out to Aki TV and Dante's Boxing Nation. That was an audio clip for them. But bro, come on, man. Bro, like. Y'all talking about something, and y'all trying to tell me, these dudes, they like, oh yeah, he like Sugar Ray. He like, yeah, see these jitterballs today, they like Sugar Ray Leonard, this and that. Like Sugar Ray, where? Ain't nothing sugar about any of them Rays. Where? That's why I say y'all gotta start comparing these young dudes boxing today to them old school cats. They ain't built like that, dog. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, Coach, this is Mason from Flint, Michigan. How you doing today, boss?
Man, Mason from Flint, talk to me, brother.
Listen, man, I was on the YouTube earlier this morning, and I'm scrolling, and I see ITTV post that little clip you just played.
Yeah. That's what I got
20-minute video. I click on it. I hear the shit. I damn near jump out my truck while I'm driving. That shit he basically said, I'm scared of that man, and I don't want nothing to do with that man. And I understand the whole, 10-pound rehydration clause with the IBF title, but you can't be running around these streets talking all of this shit about you will fuck him up and you will beat him and you will make easy work out of him and this, that, and the third. But when it gets to Matias, you tuck your tail like a fucking bitch and run in the opposite direction. That ain't what men do, man. I don't give a fuck how bad a motherfucker is. Nigga, if we got a problem, I'm just gonna have to deal with that problem. And in his case, you're getting paid millions of dollars to fight to be a champion, and you don't even want to do that. That speaks volumes about who you are and how much heart you got.
You know what? Hey, Mason, even if you felt that way, you don't come out in public and say it. You don't come out in public. Yeah, man, now, hold on now. You calling out everybody. Yeah, listen. Pork chop Willie can get it. Well, what did I tell you? Mason, you know what I say. I say, look here, these niggas be ducking the smoke from the killer. Let's see, who you want to fight? Let's see, I want to fight Papa Smurf. Then after him, I want to fight Snarf from the Thundercat, Snarf. Then after him, I want to fight Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls. Then Mojo Jojo. Okay, listen, man, but what about Godzilla? Godzilla over there, Subriel Matias over there. Hold on now, wait a minute now. Subriel Matias now. Now that's something different now. I want that. That's gonna be a big fight. I want to wait till later on down the line. If anybody else had that bill, if Papa Smurf had it, he can get it. If Snarf or Bubbles or the Powerpuff Girls had it, they can get it. But Subriel Matias now, I want to hold off on that. You can't even imagine Sugar Ray Leonard saying no shit like that.
None. And he was better off going the Canelo route and asking for $100 million to fight the nigga. Instead of just coming out and saying, hey, I'm scared of that man, and that man is a problem, and I don't want to be the second body up under his fucking belt. Because that's what I heard.
Yeah, I'm done, man. Yeah, I can't rock with that, though. I can't rock with that.
I had a lot of I had high hopes for Africa.
Yeah,
I know they did him wrong over there at Mayweather Promotions, and they set him on the shelf and all of that shit, and he wasn't as active over there. But I thought way more, way higher of this guy than that shit. Once I heard that and that performance on Saturday, I said, "Oh man, I'm done with this nigga."
Man, that's crazy,
that's my
man.
call, coach.
All right, shout out to Mason, man. Man, bro, come on, man. Man, come on, man, bro. Like, this the video. This the video right here. Listen, I'm gonna adjust the super chat. This the video right here. Hold on, man. It hurt me. This is the IKey TV. Shout out to IKey TV. This like, bro, this hurt me, fam. When I heard that, I'm like, no, bro. And he's sharing the video from Dante's Boxing Nation. So that's the video right there. I'll drop it for y'all can hear. I want y'all to hear this one more time. Bro, I was devastated. I was like, no, bro. No, come on. Y'all, listen, all that shit you be talking about Devin Haney and all these other dudes, these other fighters at 140, they can get it and they soft and they ain't got this and you so much more better than them. You talk all this shit, dog, just to come out and just, you ducking before. Like, dude, you are the IBF Mandatory. Let's go.
But because I know the chances entering that ring, I would want to be at my... I'm going to drop my fight day real soon. Make sure y'all there too, because these is not f***ing with me. None of them is f***ing with me here. I'm trying to tell you, I'm the best 140-pounder in the world. I can talk my all I want to. Say why? Because there ain't nobody gonna stop me.
What champions? Who you want first? Now, how do you think you line up against Haney? How do you line against Rowley? How do you line against Hotel? How do you line against Tio?
I will fight any one of them guys. Like I said before. Besides,
now there's somebody talking loud in the background. So let's go. So they're asking him how does he feel about Haney? How does he feel about Tio and all that stuff there? Let's go.
Against Haney, how do you line against Rowley? How do you line against Hotel?
He talking about how you line up against Rowley. Shit, he lined up good against Rolly. Everybody lined up good against Rolly.
What champions? Who you want first? Now, how do you think you line up against Haney? How do you line against Rolly? How do you line against Michelle? How do you line against Tio?
I will fight any one of them guys. I will fight any one of them guys like I said before. Besides fighting for the IBF with Subriel Matias. I feel like Subriel Matias is a tough test for any fighter. If it was another champion that wasn't as a force to be reckoned with like Subriel Matias, I probably would have taken a fight for the IBF. But because I know the chances entering that ring, I wouldn't want to be at my best. So I feel like but besides him, if I got the first opportunity I get at any other belt, it'll be a great fight. I feel like Devin Haney is another force to be reckoned with, but I feel like me and him will be a highly skilled fight, and I feel like I'll come out on top in that fight.
Man, hey, bro, man, come on, man. Hey, he don't let the whole hood down, fam. Look here, man. Bro, come on, man. This man don't let the whole hood down with that, man. Man, come on, bro.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Man, come on, man. Bro, like, if you are a diehard Hitchison fan, what can you say? The man just basically saying, look here, man, I don't want none of that smoke there, dog. That Subriel Matias, boy. Nigga, I don't know nothing about that there now. Hold on. If it was, this is what he said. It is for any other belt. If it was anybody else who had that belt, yeah, I want him. But right now, Subriel Matias, I know I know that's going to be a very difficult fight. Now, Poke Chop Willie saw that big nuts. Dog going on. Jake Paul can get it. Let's see. Tommy Fury can get it. Who else can get it? KSI, he can get it. He been talking trash. Let's see. Carissa Shields, she can get it. She a girl, but she can get it too. Let's see who else can get it. Tim Cheatham, he a judge. He a referee. Judge, he can get it. The referee who ref my last fight, he can get it too. But Subriel Matias, now hold on now. We gonna have to wait now. We gonna have to, Subriel now. Hey, hold on now. Hey, if it was any other, I said, bro, if you listen, hey Red, check this out. Even if you felt that way, I shout out to Wookie Woo, what's going on, fam? Even if you felt that way, dog, you don't come out and say that. Hey, damn it, Coach said he ain't lying though. I know he ain't lying, but what you fail to realize, fam, you hear all this stuff that fighters ain't scared of nobody. Fighters are warriors. There's no such thing as a fighter being scared of nobody. What did I tell you guys last week? Hey, damn it, Coach, what did I say last week? I say bullshit. Fighters are human beings. Human beings experience fear. There's no such thing as a human being not experiencing fear. He ain't no android. He ain't no robot. Unless you telling me he's an android or a robot, he ain't scared of nobody. Ain't no such thing as a fighter ain't being scared of no goddamn. I don't give a damn what nobody say.
True.
I'm just saying me. Every fighter going to experience some level of fear. They may not come out and say it. James likes out Tony, my guy. James wasn't scared of nobody, but I'm pretty sure he had some kind of fear. It looked like he was a little timid when he fought Roy Jones. He was a little timid when he fought Roy Jones. So I'm not saying afraid like we ain't gonna get in the ring and fight, but every fighter experienced that. Now, this boy terrified of Subriel Matias. Africa, Richardson Hitchins, he's terrified of Subriel Matias. He could have kept that to himself. What you think about Subriel Matias? Yeah, man, I love that fight. I'll come out and say, yeah, I love that fight. I want that smoke, but I'll probably be telling my promoter something else. Hey, look here, man, I was just talking for the camera. I really don't want that Subriel Matias fight, man. That dude gonna beat shit out of me, dog. And right now we trying to build my resume up, man. And he don't kill the dude. He making motherfuckers quit, and I don't want to be the other dude that quit. Right now, everybody backing me. So, right now, I just can't have that done to my reputation right now. So I'm gonna come out in public and talk like I want to fight him. But remember, anytime you get interviewed, I don't want you to never say, we gonna say something like, yeah, man, we want to fight him, man, but he pricing himself out, and it's about putting butts in seats. He ain't no draw. We gotta try to use, that duck language. That duck language. Yeah, man, she ain't no draw, but dude, you ain't no draw neither. Yeah, but I'm a bigger draw than him. Don't nobody really know who he is. You know, it's about putting butts in seats. And you know, get what I'm saying? And you know, man, he got to be realistic. You know, 90-10 my way.
True.
Hey, 90-10 my way now. 90-10 my way. I'm the A side. So, you know, you got to hide behind A side, B side. Anytime you see a fighter doing that, you ought to know what time it is.
True.
Yeah, that nigga ducking, dog. He ducking. He don't want the smoke. He don't want the smoke. That what it is. He ducking. All right, man. I get it, dog. You ducking, dog. You ducking. I got it. I got it, dog. You ducking. Okay, it's cool. You don't want no smoke then. He sound like, you know, he sounded like with D-Block. Hey, listen. Listen. D-Block had no made Rick mad, right? Rick had no call the show. Rick said, man, I'm tired of this shit. Tired of this nigga D-Block talking this goddamn shit. Man, nigga, what's up? What's happening? I want the smoke. I tell you what. I'm coming to Dallas in 2 days. Nigga, I'm going to drive to Dallas in 2 days. I'll come to your hood and give you a one-on-one in your hood. What's up? And then D-Block, so I had D-Block on three-way with Rick. D-Block said, call Rick on three-way. That's what D-Block said. I didn't instigate anything. He said, call Rick on three-way. I'll call Rick on three-way. Rick said, man, look. Rick said, man, look, damn all that, man. What you want to do? No, Rick, I'm the A-side, see? You got to sign the contract. We got to talk about pay-per-view and all that stuff there. Look, man, she-block. I'm tired of this shit, she-block. Every time I turn around, you running your PUSSY. I'm tired of this shit. I tell you what, I'll come to your hood right now, on your turf, in your backyard, in front of your homeboys, one-on-one. What you want to do? What's up?
True.
Wait a minute now. Hold on now. Wait a minute now. See what it is now. I'm gonna need about 3 months to train, because I'm the A side. And what we got to do, we got to make this a big pay-per-view. You get what I'm saying? And you know, and we got to talk it over with Snarf from the Thundercats, because Snarf used to train with Lionel. And Lionel had a fight with Monroe. And Monroe used to watch Transformers when Megatron and Optimus Prime was fighting. And Optimus Prime was having a conversation with the GoBots, and the GoBots were talking to Godzilla while he was eating a coconut with King Kong. And I'm like, she-block, look, damn all that. What you want to do?
True.
Rick said, hey, out there, D-Block, when the niggas playing it, this dude right here, hey, he like, look, man, look, I ain't fighting that dude. You know what? I can, a part of me want to respect it a little bit, because at least he was honest. At least he was honest. But I'm like, man, that's just some stuff you don't say, dog.
True.
Shit, that like Canelo. Canelo said he wanted $200 million to fight Benavidez. I'm like, bro, it's just some stuff you just don't say, dog. Shout out to Alfred McKinney. Salute, fam.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter over. Bam, W, boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to Alfred McKinney. He said, peace, coach. Keep doing what it do. Yeah, man, salute to you, fam. Hold on, man. I just, you know, he making the slick black fighters look bad, dog. Call hold on. Shout out to Drew, dropping that quarter of a dub. He said Two-Tone the Superstar is going to issue an apology to the fighters he made mad, just like David Benavidez did for drinking. They don't stand on business in Arizona. And he said they don't stand on business. I don't know about that. Why David Benavidez apologized? He was drinking. Shit, it is what it is.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shit, you were drinking. Shit, it is what it is. I mean, that do kind of seem like that's the MO over there at the PBC. You'll see Tank drunk back in the day, Errol Spence drunk back in the day, Adrian Broner drunk back in the day, Robert Easter, Bo Charlo twins drunk, and then now David Benavidez. So that kind of seemed like that's what goes on over there, back end promotions over there. See what else? We got another 15, 20 mil on the back end. You don't know that about the back end. I'm like, man, that back end smack end. Yeah, nigga, whatever.
True.
These two-figure niggas hollering about back end. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's Coach Eddie from ATL.
Man, Coach Eddie, talk to me, fam.
Man, I was watching that trash this weekend, man. I just had one word on my mind. I was like, dang. Floyd Mayweather, Uncle Roger got everybody messed up, man. That doggone, that pad work, that fancy pad work. These dudes, that's why they don't have no punching power, Coach. They hitting these mitts. They're not turning their shots over.
Yep.
They're not punching through the target.
Yep.
So when they get in a fight, they touch these guys walking right through their punches, man.
Yeah.
I said, and that's what the problem is, man. These cats, they want to look flashy on the pad.
Yeah.
I'm starting to lose faith in the black fighters, man. You know, they call them the black fighters Crip fighters now. I said, what the heck is a Crip fighter? That's just another word for, I don't know, Coach. I losing faith, man. I said, this brother right here is making everybody look bad, man. You know, I'm tribal. If you didn't know that, I'm a tribal when it comes to boxing, man.
Yeah, I understand that. I get
the brother getting, even the brother getting there and misrepresent, man. I don't like it, brother. I'm like, man, you misrepresent for us, man. You supposed to be going there and you supposed to put on, man. You running around, backing up, holding, grabbing. You know, won't step to the guy, won't turn those shots over.
Yeah.
Can't keep the man out for you,
Yeah.
and now you duck and smoke. Somebody, you don't want to fight this guy because he's too tough.
Hey, listen. And he is the intern. He is the next guy in line after Subriel Matias have his next fight. That fight is going to be ordered or mandated by the IBF. That fight is going to be ordered and mandated by the IBF. You are the intern champion. Listen, if you're the intern champion, you want to become a champion, because once you become a champion, you being holding a title, you get paid more money and stuff like that. But beating someone like a Subriel Matias, that will really elevate your profile. And he's openly ducking. He like, look here, man, hold on, I ain't, if anybody else, he said he'll fight Devin Haney, he'll fight Rolly Romero, I'll fight all of them, Rolly Romero, I'll fight all them other dudes. But now Subriel Matias now, hold on. Well, now we come to him, what we got to do now. See, we
exactly.
We gonna get at it later. And I'm like, Coach Eddie, this is the only thing I'm saying, brother. Even if you feel that way, you don't say that shit in public, dog. You don't say that.
Exactly.
You don't say that, Coach Eddie.
You're right. You need to change his name. You need to take the Africa off in front of his name, man, because he's making the whole continent look bad, man.
Yeah, he making it look
take
bad.
Take the Africa
dog.
off.
Yeah, he
making Africa look bad. Then he looking like Michael Blackson up in there too. You know what I'm saying? Getting beat up, man. I said, man, this cat right here. I wish the guy like Emmanuel Stewart, when he did his pad work, those guys punched through the target. That's how they was able to get the knockout.
Yeah.
So the G-Man.
Yeah.
Tommy Hearn. But these guys, they just want to sit there and pity. They want to pity pat. Pity pat.
That shit look pretty.
Hey,
Coach Ed, that shit be looking pretty too. Yeah, boy, you see the way he hit them head, bitch. Boy, we know he see these new age boxing fans. They be impressed with that. Floyd and Roger used to do that, just for show. And everybody does it. The only Jitterbug do it. Yeah, boy, you see where he hit that pad work, though? I'm trying to tell you, boy, we know he got some hands. I'm like, my nigga, listen, that pad shit, you don't see nobody doing, them niggas who be hitting them pads all pretty, you don't see them doing that in the ring.
No, every time I see them, they feel like they be picking their butt up off the canvas because they done got knocked down. You know what I'm saying? Montana love all of them.
Man.
Hey, that's my call, Coach.
I decided to Coach Eddie, man. Hey, listen. Hey, he made me look at all pretty, boy. Listen, bro. You can fool a casual. Shout out to Yarbus. You can fool a casual, but you see the way he hit them head. Did you see the body shot challenge that Ryan Garcia did with his security dude? He would hit them hard. He made him go to the ground. And like the casual don't know. God bless his heart. I'm saying the new booty casual. I'm not talking about someone who's a seasoned casual. A seasoned casual knows, right? But I'm saying the new booty casual. Did you see the way he was hitting the head, man? Shit, Crawford in trouble. He don't hit the head miss like that. I'm looking at some pad work from Subriel Matias. Bro, if you look at the way Subriel Matias hit the pads, the stuff he was working on, it was so non-exciting. It was some of the most basic stuff. He was turning his punches over though. Bro, you look at Subriel Matias pad work, and then you look at Adrian Broner pad work, or you look at Tank Davis pad work, or you look at Shakur Stevenson or any of those other guys' pad work. Bro, they pad work looks so pretty. Like put the pad behind your back, and bro, it's like all of it is coordinated. Of course, they've been practicing for years on it for a while. So I'll call it. Hold on. Oh, it looks so pretty. It looks so pretty, right? Then when you get in there with somebody like hey, listen, look at the pad work. Look at the pad work of Isak Cruz. Look at Isak Cruz pad work. Man, this man ain't doing nothing, man. Look at this old trash ass pad work he doing. But as soon as he get in that goddamn ring, bro, all the dudes with the pretty pad work, that joke go out the window. Them niggas be running.
True.
Hey, Clarissa Shields want to jump in the ring and help him. Run. Oh, he don't hit my baby. Oh, Lord Hammer. Oh, hold the microphone. Hold on, run. Put your hands up. Oh, Lord, sweet Jesus, please, Lord, let him win. Don't let him rob my baby. Don't let him get robbed tonight. Say, Carissa was praying that the judge didn't rob Africa. I'm like, shit. Carla, what's the name? Where you calling from?
Man, Dion from Chicago.
Dion from Chicago, talk to me.
Man, what's wrong with these niggas, coach? It's like every time I look up, man, these young niggas scared to fight somebody, man. That's what it's too, man. It's like, dang, what's going on, man? Every time I see one of these young niggas, man, they call out everybody, and then when it's time to fight, hey, who you trying to fight? Hey, give me that nigga that gave me a tough fight. I don't want him. Let me go in and look good. You got the core. Look at your core in the background. He already talking about look at I'm fighting somebody Frank Martin just walked through. Talking about all the hard crowds don't look, can't wait for this. Man, nobody can't look for that shit. These niggas talking, man, I don't know what's wrong with these little young niggas, man. They don't want to fight nobody. These niggas be like, man, I just probably seen the post, man, the other day, man. He got my pack, man. I think we got to deal with that. Let me go and put him in the ring with him. What's wrong with these man?
Hey, Dion. Bro, all I'm saying, brother, is this here. Even if you felt that way, don't say that out in public. That's all I'm saying, fam. Just don't say that, man.
Because out to your homies or something, man.
Damn. Bro. They got you on audio on the interview saying this. You know, man, it just.
Hey, y'all better be waiting on that tweet. You could have turned Shakur right now. Y'all better get ready for that tweet. You can go ahead and explain yourself now. I ain't mean it that way.
Nah, see, y'all took it. See, what happened was, they twisted my word. He twisted my words up. No, ain't nobody twist your words up. That's what you said.
Yeah. Like how Tank be doing and shit. What was Tank too? Like, how you were? Hey, I ain't how you did that Lomachenko shit. Oh no, I ain't say that about Floyd. We talking about something else. We had a disagreement. He invited the Diddy party or something.
Man.
What's wrong with you, man?
Hey, man, shout out to Dion, man. Chi-Town stand up, man. Chicago, salute, brother. Hey, thank you for calling, brother. Hey, look here, man. Bro. Hey, listen. All that pretty pad. Y'all remember Adrian Broner? Adrian Broner had some of the prettiest pad work I've seen in the history of boxing. Boy, look how pretty that pad work look, boy. Boy, he looking so good and putty. Boy, he looking putty. Boy, he looking like a putty tat. Boy, as soon as they get in the ring with the Marcos McDonald, no pretty pad work, no nothing flashy. Dude, when I step, I'm gonna step in the name of love. I'm coming. No Diddy, I'm coming. No Diddy, and listen, we gonna see all that pretty shit you were doing. We gonna see what's up with it. We gonna see what's up with it. All that pretty shit you were doing. We gonna see what's up with it. Hollering about, Carla, hold on. And this is what I said, dog. This is what I was telling y'all. We gotta stop calling these dudes slick black fighters. Just because you black don't mean you a slick black fighter. Let's throw that out the window. These dudes are not slick black fighters. Some of them, they good, but they not slick black fighters. You want to see a slick black fighter? Georgie Benton. You want to see a slick black fighter? Archie Moore. You want to see a slick black fighter? Ezra Charles. Nicolino Loche. Well, he was black. But you get what I'm saying? But if you want to see a slick black fighter, doggone James Lights Out Tony, Pernell Whitaker. If you want to see slick, like these dudes ain't that, man. They not that, dog. They not that. Bro, like these, the brother said it best. I don't know what's wrong with some of these young fighters, man. Y'all, they be openly just ducking people. Y'all don't want to fight him now. Now, hold on now. Hold on, wait a minute now. Hold on now. I don't see 1+1+2. Nigga, he knocking everybody out, boy. He made last 5 motherfuckers quit. And one dude he killed. RP to that brother. Yeah, I don't know about that now. Shit, I know I got faith in my skills, but I ain't got faith in them like that. We gonna have to hold that off for a little bit. But dude, you are the IBF Mandatory. They're gonna order this fight after he have his next fight. Yeah, hold on, wait a minute now. Hold on now, wait a minute. Is there any way I can get about 3-4 more fights before y'all order that Mandatory? I need about 3-4 more fights because we want to build it up. Because he's about putting Buster Sheets and he'll bring that to the table. And see, I'm the draw. And so I wanted to be more fair when we do fight. Right now, it's a 90-10 split my way. So what we gonna do? Let's have about 4-5 more fights. Let it build up so he can get up to about 60-40. I'm 60. I'll be 60%. He got to come back up another 30% more just so he can get a fair pay. Because I don't want him to get paid crumbs to fight somebody like me. True. All right, yeah, they go to niggas explaining, dog. Carla, what's the name you calling from?
Hi, Coach. It's Tony from Chicago.
Man, Tony from the Chi. Talk to me, fam.
Okay, yeah. You know, Coach, I want to ask, like, why do they, like, before the fight, why do they talk so tough? Like, you know,
Well, we talking tougher than the motherfucker, boy.
I saw the guy. That was like the first fight I saw. Richard, whatever his name was.
Yeah, Richardson. Yeah.
That was the first fight, and I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I look at the TV. And I see this guy is talking like really tough.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, this guy must be like Megatron or something.
You said Megatron.
Then the fight starts, then he started running around like Starscream. You know Starscream in the film? You know, when everybody's fighting, Starscream will be like on the skyscraper.
Yeah.
Running commentaries.
Yeah.
Running commentaries. Then, you know, when he sees you're weak, he flies in for, you know, to hurt you a bit. Then I'm like, you know, why did you talk so tough like in the first place?
Man. This dude,
you know,
man. He let the whole hood down too.
Oh man, he was a big disappointment. He was a disappointment to himself. Because you know, when you talk so tough and you know, you spend it looked like it was a wedding. He came prepared for a wedding because he was hugging and running and dancing around, you know. And, you know, well, it is what it is. Hopefully he goes back to you know, the annoying thing about this is now they spoil the record of the person who actually won the fight.
Yeah.
They've messed up the record, which is the sad part about it, which is the part that really, you know, when you look at it, it's not funny.
He was disappointed.
Every other thing is funny. Yeah, every other thing is funny, apart from the fact that you've taken, you've put a blemish on somebody's record who did not deserve to have that done to him.
Yeah.
He won that fight. The Lemos guy, he won that fight clearly. Then what you do is you eventually, Hitchins is gonna get to somewhere where he's gonna be exposed eventually, where you cannot hide it, and that is how they do not help these fighters. That is put to Spence. You know, gave him a result against Sean Porter, put him in against, you know, funny people. Then it gets to a point where you put him against the real dog, then he gets overmatched. So it becomes an embarrassment. Let the system find a way to make the best fight the best. Then we have good matchups, not one-sided beatdown. Thank you, Coach. That's all I had to say, man.
All right, shout out to Tony, man, Chicago, man. Yeah, I just, you know, this is, you know, I want to listen, man. I want to listen. I'm not. He made a valid point. I feel bad for Gustavo Lemos. If you feel that, hey, man, the judges got it right, because there's some people who feel that way. Carissa Shields feel that way. The judges got it right. I think Antonio Tarver might feel that way as well. A couple of these guys, the judges got it right. You know, it was, you know, Richardson Hitchins landed the cleaner, effective punches. The other guy, he was missing a lot. He really wasn't, you know, he was smuzzling his work, but Hitchison was boxing real well. It's some boxing analysts right now, some fighters, they gonna sit here and tell you that you don't know what you're talking about. You ain't never fought before. Carla, hold on. You ain't never fought before. You don't know what you were looking at. This what they're gonna try to diminish your IQ when it comes to boxing. You've been watching boxing for years. And some of these dudes go out there, yeah, you ain't no boxer. You don't know what you were looking at and stuff like that. No, I know the fuck I was looking at. You don't know what you were looking at. I saw a nigga running, grabbing, holding love. He landed some clean shots. He was getting off decent in the middle rounds, but he was running and holding like LTD, holding on. You know what I mean? And the referee never warned him for obsessive holding. He was holding in the first round, second round, third round. That's why I gave the first 3 rounds to doggone Lemos. I say, man, this nigga holding. He ain't doing that. So, you know, they're going to tell you don't know what you're talking about. You ain't never fought before. Again, if you feel that Richardson won, I don't have an issue with that. I'm not going to go to war about this shit because it ain't that serious to me. You got to know me. I'm not emotionally invested in it like that. But 117, 111, dog, that's terrible, fam. 117, 111. How do you explain that? Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, Coach? It's Wookie Woo, calling from Massachusetts.
Man, Wookie Woo from Massachusetts, man. Talk to me, brother.
Oh, man. Shout out to Coach, man. Shout out to you, man. It's been a little couple of days since I've been able to check in, touch base with y'all, man. But I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Cause you've been around. You watched a lot more fights than me. You know what I mean? You've been around longer than me and shit. So my question is this the most epic duck talk you've heard in the whole time you ever watched it?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's
top five. It's got to be top five.
Yeah, this top five. He let it be known. Look, I ain't gonna fight this dude. I don't want to fight him. Look, listen. Devin Haney, Rolly Romero, they can get it. But now Subriel Matias, like right there now, anybody except him. He said anybody but him, because I want to make sure I'm in the best shape of my life. I got to make sure I'm right before I get in the ring with him. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
All right, Coach. And another thing, I you know me, I gotta play devil's advocate real quick. I got to call Cap on all you niggas, bro. I gotta call Cap on all y'all, because if this is y'all, y'all wouldn't want to get in the ring with no Matias either. Ain't nobody trying to die, nigga. That nigga, if you ask me, that nigga's smart, bro. He know he gonna die. You know you gonna die. Why you gonna walk yourself into a funeral? Why would you do that? I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Nigga, if I know if I walk my ass out my house and a nigga waiting on me with a shotgun, you think I'm gonna walk my ass out my house?
But see, this is the thing, right? Like he's trained with Tank Davis. He's been around Floyd Mayweather. His skill set is supposed, and the way he talks, I'm the best at 140 pounds. Like, I played the clip in the beginning of the video. He's in New York getting ready for the Gustavo Lemos fight. He said, I'm the best fighter at 140. Can't nobody at 140 F with me. Everybody know what time it is. This what he said in the beginning of the interview, in the beginning of the video. So I said, okay, you the best at 140. Can't nobody at 140 F with you. But then when they ask you about Devin Haney, Rolly Romero, and Subriel Matias, you go to saying, yeah, I'll fight Rolly, and anybody can get it except Subriel Matias. So don't tell me in one breath you the best at 140. Can't nobody mess with you in one breath, but in the next breath, yeah, man, I don't want none of that smoke with Subriel Matias. So that tell me everything I need to know. You don't feel that you're the best. You just talking.
Yeah, like I said, Coach, I don't necessarily agree with it. That ain't my standpoint on it. But I had to play devil's advocate real quick, because shit, if that was your son, that was your little nephew or some shit, there was somebody on your team, shit, somebody, you'll probably tell them, nah, not right now, son. That ain't
yeah.
That ain't it. And he just, instead of keeping it to himself, shit, he done told us what another nigga told him.
Yeah. I mean,
he done told us what they done told him. So, shit. I mean, on one like I'm just like you. On one hand, I want to respect it. I really do. But on the other hand, bro, man.
I respect this honesty. I do respect this honesty, but it's just shocking coming from him because of all the stuff he's been talking. I think that's what's disappointing to me. Dude, you talked a whole lot of shit, dog. You said, can't nobody, I beat Godzilla ass, King Kong ass, the Scar King, Shimu, Mothra, Gamera. I don't give a damn who it is. Anybody in my weight division can get it. I don't care who it is, except Subriel Matias.
And when I was watching the fight, because they was even showing him talking shit before the fight, and he was talking about, oh, I don't respect this guy. He was talking shit about his opponent.
Yeah.
You remember, Coach?
Yeah.
The nigga was talking shit about his opponent.
Shit about the dude. Yeah.
I don't respect this guy. I don't respect what
He said he was a bum.
Then you get your ass in there. My bad, Coach. But then you get your ass in there, and the nigga put hands and feet on you, bro.
Yeah.
But you don't respect him. I bet you respect him now.
Oh, he did. And the post fight, he gave him much respect. You said the man was a bum. You said you levels above him. You're gonna run through him. It's gonna be kind of like a one-sided beat down, whatever. That's what he said before the fight. So
that's why I like, Coach. That's why I like the quiet fighters
And originally that's what really drew me to Earl Spence, like as a fan, because he didn't really do too much of that trash talking and all that shit, bro. He just was all business when he was disciplined. When he was disciplined, that man was just all business. Nowadays I don't really like that down your opponent shit, because shit, this boxing, we know anything can happen in there. You can't be talking all that shit, then you go up in there, nigga, your stock gonna go down just because you were talking shit and got your ass whooped. You would have been better off. You know what I mean? But
all right,
that's my call,
shout out to Wooka Wook, man. Salute, fam. I don't know where that brother go at from here. Like he's I think he's 18-0 now. So he clearly has a lot more work to do. He's not as good as he thought he was, to be fair. He's not a slick black fighter. So let's take that off the table. He's not a slick black fighter. He's still a prospect. He's still a prospect. He still has a lot more work to do. You get what I'm saying? So we're going to pay some bills, take a short station identification break. And when we get back, we're going to be accepting more phone calls.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Thundercats, mole rats, water buffaloes, alligators, and haters. Mark your calendar. It's going all the way down. The place to be, Meridian, Mississippi. Queen City Friday Night Comedy Showcase. Bringing out all the big dogs. Friday, April 26th. Get your laugh on with comedian sensation Bubba Dove. Special performances by comedian Scruncho and the Messenger, Keith Wallace. We partying at the Temple Theater, Meridian, Mississippi. Doors open at 8 p.m. Tickets available on Eventbrite or call Big G at 808-225-9063.
Carlo, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This Cole, what's up? This Derek from Florida.
Derek from Florida, talk to me.
Yeah, what's up, Cole? Man, listen, Cole, I don't disagree. I disagree with that last call talking about, what people said, talking about, I won't fight Matias either. That's bullshit. Like, you believe in your skill set, you should be able to fight anybody, regardless if they're a killer or not.
Mm.
You feel me? You know, Hitchins, he got potential though, but he don't have that what's that word? That killer instinct, like, you know, let your hands go more, because he looked good against that other fight against Boza.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know who he is, Cause
I know.
That's what I'm saying. Well, he was he dominated, like he was more aggressive. Well, I seen him for that Boza fight. He was letting his hands go. He was flipping and dodging, because that dude was a power puncher as well. You feel me? So, but yeah, I agree with you, Cole, talking about hyping these fighters up. And I was watching the watch part of the last chat, talking about some, in the chat, talking about he a dark-skinned Sugar Ray. Get the fuck out of here, brother. He be hyping these fighters up with that bullshit.
Nah, he ain't no Sugar Ray, dog.
Talking about some dark-skinned, somebody said something like, get the fuck out of here. Like, they be hyping these guys like, ain't Coach. He be finding a lot of cans, too. Like, to find all them cans could catch up to you. So he got exposed that day. So he gotta tighten up, though. But I think he still got potential. So I don't think he's done.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Derek, man, from Florida, man.
Yeah.
Salute to you, fam, man. Yes, sir. He got potential, but he got a long way to go. Salute, fam. Hey, so I'm looking at this video over here. Dude hit me up talking about David Benavidez. They say, man, why David Benavidez was drunk at the fight? I'm like, yeah, he was drunk at the fight. I mean, he apologized. I'm like, you ain't got to apologize, shit. You know, nigga, if you were drinking, shit. You know what I'm saying? You were sauced up, and it is what it is. You know, you sauced up. I mean, he was clearly, but this is the thing, right? I'm gonna tell y'all another thing too. There's a perception. At back end promotions, that a lot of these guys, you know, this is what they do. You know, they I'm not saying David Benavidez acts like a rapper, but some of the fighters, they act like rappers and they want to be rappers, and you know, they use the rap lingo and want to have the rap image and stuff like that. Like some of these dudes, you don't know if they're a fighter or they don't know if they're a fighter or a rapper. You know, yeah, nigga, I got on, and I get it. It's the Floyd Mayweather effect. Like Floyd Mayweather have influenced boxing in this era so much because they want to dress like Floyd. They want to talk like Floyd. They want to use Floyd language. They, you know, you can tell they are disciples of Floyd Mayweather from an image standpoint, talking point standpoint, and they disciples of Booger Ray Leonard. They're going to use in all these different languages. You know, yeah, man, you know, oh, we over here on this side, and if you want to make the fight, you got to come over here. And this adds proof to the credence of what I believe. This adds credence to what I believe. Like a lot of these dudes, they be in the witness protection program. And that's why I say you can't be getting mad at Al Heyman, dog. Like a lot of times, Like I used to do that. I used to blame Al, but I realized it ain't Al's fault. It's a lot of these dudes, these fighters, they hiding behind Al. They using Doug language, and then we blaming Al. But a lot of times it ain't even Al. It's these fighters, these niggas ducking. They ducking the check because the thing is, Al was paying. I'm talking about the top dudes, not the bottom feeders, but the top fighters. He was paying them dudes real nice, so like paying them handsomely, not to fight the top guys. Now I don't want you fighting that dude over there now. Don't be fighting Mothra. Don't fight Mothra. Okay, Megatron over there with top rank. I don't want you to fight Megatron now. Look here. I got some whole head cheese sandwiches right here on our side of the street, right? Why fight that dude for 10 million when you can fight this dude for 3 million? And get what? It's a 99.99999% possibility that you're gonna win. And then you're gonna get another 20 mil on the back end. And I'm like, okay. And they put this back end talk out here on the public. And you got all these niggas on YouTube and Twitter holler about back end. Yeah, man. Yeah, see what it is. Back end promotions work like this here. We want you to take a low guarantee, and you're gonna get another 15, 20, 30, 40 mil on the back end. That's one problem with that. That's one problem with that. The back end comes from the sales of the pay-per-view. If you do good numbers on the pay-per-view, guess what? You have back-end money. Money coming, residuals coming from the sales of the pay-per-view, if it's successful. If the pay-per-view flop, guess what? There is no back-end. So you got convinced to take a whole lot less money, low guarantee, $1.5 million, $2 million, $1.5 million, $1 million, $1.5 million, $2 million guarantee. Yeah, I know you want 10. You can get the other 8 on the back end. But guess what? Your pay-per-view sold 10,000. True. You don't sold 10,000 pay-per-view buys. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Hey, look here, dog. I know I told you won't get another 20 million on the back end. The money ain't there, dog. The money ain't there. It ain't there, dog. You get what I'm saying? Tank and Ryan made a boatload of money because they got really good guarantees. They did good guarantees, but both of them made a hold on. But both of them, but that pay-per-view sold 1.2. There's a whole lot to pull from. Back end coming in. But nigga, if you don't sold 50,000 pay-per-view buys, 25,000 pay-per-view buys, don't be coming to me telling me, yeah, man, she might fight a draw. A draw with what? He'll draw with a pencil and a piece of paper. True. Look at that shit with quadruple aluminum, and you sitting here around the time to convince me that he's some kind of star. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This is J-Rock from DC.
J-Rock, talk to me.
Man, first of all, let me address that man saying he won't fight another man. That is insane to me. I ain't, in the world of sports, I ain't never heard no shit like that. You supposed to be a fighter, and the only two people that get in the ring is you and that man? That's crazy. That's crazy, especially after talking like that. But I'm gonna say something a lot of people not saying and mentioning, and that's Hitchinson's corner, man. Like, if you watch the fight with the volume up, man, they ain't get that man no instructions in the corner.
I didn't hear
the corner was bad. Somebody said it in the chat, but the corner was real bad, though. Like, a fighter can only go as far as his corner can take him. Like, the man getting hit, they like, man, come on, man, you gotta do come on, man, dig down, throw punches. Like, you can't just tell a nigga to just throw punches and be like, yeah, you supposed to be seeing the shit he not seeing. So I think that's Hitchinson's cap for real is his corner. Like, he got some skills, but if he ain't got nobody else to teach you how to do the shit, it ain't gonna work. So
he gotta, you know what it is? He gotta learn. If I'm him, I will spar nothing but pressure fighters.
Yeah.
If I'm Richardson Hitchins, all I do is spar pressure fighters. And you're right, he doesn't have an inside game. There's no such thing as a slick black fighter that don't have an inside fight game.
No.
That is the definition of a slick black fighter. Like, you have to know how to fight on the inside, fam. You have to know how to swim and not get wet. And these dudes, they don't, and I said it last week, I said, these dudes don't know how to fight on the inside, man. They don't pivot, they don't turn, they don't roll, they don't catch. And like the brothers say, they doing all this fancy shit with the pad work, and it looked pretty. It looked pretty, but
man, if you don't see if the trainer ain't got no motherfucking body shield on when he's doing pad work, you know that shit ain't real. That's how I look at that shit.
Yeah.
He ain't got no body shield on, man. You ain't working on no
like
combos or nothing.
I mean, but listen, to give Richardson credit, you know, he fought through it. He went 12 rounds. He fought. He looked good in spots. You know, he didn't quit. You know, he kept it going, and you know, he did the best he could. He did the best he could. If I'm him from this point forward, I will spar nothing but pressure fighters, because someone like a Subriel Matias, he's a pressure fighter, but he's a calculated pressure fighter. That dude.
That's the other thing. I know everybody like real high on Matias, but man, he got some flaws to his game. It shouldn't be no nigga running around saying like, "Oh, he a killer." Man, that man stands straight up. He don't got his footwork ain't that good, and he stand with his head on the line a lot, and he don't got one punch knockout power. Like he knock you out over time with accumulation. So it shouldn't be nobody scared of him at 140. So I mean, I get the hype though. I get the hype. He is a good fighter.
You got both. I hear what you. Hey, J-Rock. I hear what you saying. I hear what you saying. But them other fighters don't think so. They like, man. They listening to you. They like, man, I don't know what that nigga talking about, man.
That nigga the cute. Hey, Devin keep saying he ain't scared to hop in there with him though. Yeah. So, that's what they say. That's what Bill and them say. So
he get hit. Look, I mean, he get hit. I mean, Subriel Matias, he doesn't have the best defense in the world. But this is the thing, though. But after that second round, when he figure out what you're doing, say that shit. Listen,
he don't stop.
Listen, man. There's a reason why motherfuckers is avoiding this dude. They're not avoiding him because he's an easy mark. If he was easy, there'll be dudes lining up like in the welfare office, lining up to fight him. If he was easy.
see, this is the problem, Coach. A lot of those dudes ain't skilled. It's not a lot of skilled boxers in boxing now, but we gonna see, man. I'm excited to see him. He on the other side of the street, so Eddie Hearn gonna move in the right way. So we gonna see.
All right, but salute, fam. Shout out to J-Rock DC. Hey, listen. I hear all that. The boxing menu say that Matias got no defense. He comes straight forward. Exactly, he comes straight forward. So tell me, shout out to Brady 12. Tell me why. Oh yeah, he is human. Tell me why them slick black fighters ain't breaking their neck to get in the ring with him. I hear all of that. Hold on. I hear all of that, and I agree with you. He's not the most defensively sound fighter. I said that before in the past about him. But this is the thing. What I notice about him, there's a pattern. When he get to like round 3, 2.5, round 3, he starts slipping shots in the pocket. He starts slipping shots. And when he starts touching you, those fighters, they start reacting and responding differently. When he started touching you, like when he had his last fight against Ergashev was putting paws on Subriel Matias. He rocked him in the first round, was catching him clean, backed him up on the ropes, rocked him in the first round. But guess what happened? Somewhere around the 3rd round, he got his timing down. He went to slipping those shots that he was getting hit with in the first round, and he went to catching this dude, systematically breaking him down. By the time they got to the 5th round, Buddy ended up quitting. True. I think someone that boxes like a Devin Haney can probably beat him, because Devin Haney is disciplined enough. He's going to keep that distance in range. He's going to make it a boring fight. He's going to keep him on the outside of that jab, and he's going to pivot on him. Devin Haney pivots. He's going to pivot. He's going to roll out. He's going to roll out to the weak side and the strong side. He's going to do that. You get what I'm saying? And then he's going to make it a boring fight. That's what I think. Now, if he catches Devin Haney, he could potentially get him out of there. But I can see stylistically the way Haney fights, he can make that a boring fight. If he don't get, because I don't see Subriel Matias outboxing him, but he can make that a boring fight. So that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is, y'all say he human. He can get. You right, he human. Please get them dudes that y'all say the killers to get in the ring with him. Tell them that. Tell them that. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, it's D from Canada. How you doing, Ness? How's everybody doing?
D from Canada.
I think Matias is the killer, bro. Matias is the killer. Coming. Matias, you tell me what you feel.
This is not Ness. My name is Coach Malachi.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that, Colton. All right. Well, I think Matias is good. Shakur is good. I think Haney's good. All of them are good. It's just the management's the problem, man. I think can't book the fights right or something. But Matias is my new and up-and-coming guy, I think. Hitchinson, he was all right. And Benavidez, he knew he was going to lose already. They both got told, you have to lose. And then Hitchins said, hell no, I've got a title and I've got leverage and I've got money already. It's not about that. It's about his family, and it's a business to Hitchinson. So what do you think, Coach? Tell me.
Hey, man.
Am I live? So I had Matias there, I had Shakur there, and I had Haney fight promotions there. And I'm saying Hitchinson and Benavidez, they got done dirty. You tell me, Coach, how you feel.
How did Benavidez get done dirty? What happened to him?
Because of all that Tony Montana stuff going on, too many Montana stuff going on there. It's not good look for boxing and everything, and everybody's watching this stuff, and it's not good, man. Not a good look at all.
Oh, you mean about him being drunk?
They need better training, what I'm saying. Better training. Instead of 3 weeks, they need like 4 to 6 weeks, or maybe 4 to 6 months even. Get a good camp going, good training camp, and then come back and talk about it. Do your mandatories first, and then see if we can get a mega fight, super fight, super belts going, something like that, super belts.
All right, man. But listen, man, I appreciate you, man.
All right, let me go. I don't want to hold up the line. You heard all my ideas now. Tell me later, man.
All right, salute.
Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.
Hey, he called me Carter. I say, yeah, my name ain't this, man. My name is Coach Malachi. He said, yeah, okay, Carter.
True.
Oh, hey, he said, okay, Carlton. He called me Carlton. I said, the motherfucker drunk. Hey, you talking about? Yeah, man, it ain't a good look. It ain't a good look by Benavidez, man. He was on that Tony Montana. Sir, sir, to be fair, it sound like you on that. It sound like you on that Tony Montana.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
No, damn, nigga call me Carlton. How you call a nigga show and don't know who you calling? He called me Des. Then he called me Carlton. How you call a motherfucker show? And what is that? D from Canada. Shout out to D from Canada, man.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
It is what it is, man.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different.
This is different. This is different. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman.
Y'all know what it is.
The fuck?
Really though.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Dantes. He said, shout out to Dantes. Shout out to Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa in the building. Urban Mac. He said heard that slick. He said heard that slick shit. Yeah. I mean, the shit was funny to me. I ain't tripping. Shout out to New Country. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to New Country, man.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Coach Hitchins was on X after the fight, claiming he schooled I guess his name was Lemon. He schooled Lemon. He said he actually said he was hitting Lemon and not getting hit. You can't make this up. I mean, if that's how he felt, Carissa Shields will probably agree with that. As well. Shout out to Derek Choice.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, I hate when people call a fight a robbery because it brings out the Loma fans. They still upset, Coach. Oh, I see what you're saying. Anytime they hear robbery, then they go to saying, yeah, man, this reminds me of when Devin Haney fought Lomachenko. I got you.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, this dude right here, man. This dude right here is the one thing about it, right? When you're fighting those fighters from Argentina, them Argentinian fighters are they tough outs, bro. They tough outs. Marcos Maidana, like a lot of those fighters, them Argentinian fighters, they tough outs, bro. Like you got to kill them, you got to kill them motherfuckers in that ring, bro. I'm telling you, because they pretty much they have a style to where, and they like fighting boxers. They like fighting boxers. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Leo H-Town 2 times, Coach.
Leo 2 times, talk to me.
Coach, this fight on the inside epidemic with these young boxers is crazy because it's not only Hutchinson, it's Pacheco. He didn't know what to do the inside when they crowded him. Kid Austin didn't know what to do when they crowded him on the inside. Shakur panicked when they crowded him on the inside. He just decided to run. But I don't know why James Toney doesn't have a mile line long at his house with these young guys saying, "Hey, teach me how to fight on the inside." Yeah, you got to get a little dirty sometimes, Coach, and throw that little shoulder in and then hit him with the uppercut, or when the ref ain't looking, and little subtle things like that. That a master of fighting the inside knows. But these guys seems like nobody teaches the inside game, or they just not. Or is this the generation of fighter that doesn't want to get hit at all and is scared to get hit, so they're not going to take the chance and fight on the inside? I don't know what it is, Coach, because if you watch the Pacheco fight, it was the same thing. He got crowded like he didn't really know what to do in there until he got frustrated and decided to throw the uppercuts. Like that shit was there the whole damn fight, man. That uppercut was there with the whole damn fight. Bump him with the little shoulder uppercut, boom, sit his ass down. Come on, you want to come back in here? Come back in here. Coach, it's like, I don't know what's going on. I'll just hold on till the ref gets in here, Yeah. And it's the youngsters, Coach. It's the youngsters. I don't know what's going on. Like, no one teaches that in the gym. Man, I'd put his ass on the ropes and be like, all right, here, you're going to escape from these ropes and fight off these ropes 12 rounds and just have people over and over the old school way of training, Coach. Well, they don't do that no more because it wears your body down or whatever. So that's how you become a master, Coach. Because once you start learning and stop getting hit, then it ain't wearing your body down no more. Because you ever know what to do, how to get out the way, how to slip, how to jab out the situation, man. People think that a person is a slick fighter just because they use a jab. No, it's how you use the jab. Not just because you throw it. You got to learn how to throw a stiff jab and move out the way, and not just, he throws a jab. He's got a good jab. There's very few young fighters that have a real good jab these days. I don't know what's going on, Coach, because Pacheco and Kid Austin and Shakur, all of them, they all got the same problem. A pressure fighter puts pressure on them. They don't know what to do on the inside. They just start shelling up.
All right, man. Shout out to Leo, man. Shout out to Leo, man. H-Town, stand up. Now, what makes a fighter slick is what you do defensively. Defensive skills in mid range, mid to inside the pocket. That's what makes it. A slick fighter is someone who has defensive prowess. Your defense is what makes you slick because you're able to slip, come back, bam, hit your target, bob, get out of the way, bap, come back and counter, catch, bap, roll, and you hit him anywhere you can see him at. Hit him in the liver, bap, catch, roll, block. That's what makes you slick defensively. Carla, hold on. Shout out to Superstar. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said, what slick black fighter was at 140 before Haney? Wasn't nobody there but Russell to fight as a slick black fighter test, and he ain't even slick. There are no slick black fighters at 140. Not even Devin Haney. There are none. You get what I'm saying? So Devin Haney is not what I would call a slick black fighter. Myself. That's just me. I mean, Devin Haney is Devin Haney. He has his style, but nah. There really are none. They really don't. Again, these guys don't fight on the inside. They don't fight mid-range and inside. They don't really fight on the inside. When they get on the inside, they grab you and tie up. They don't. I don't think these guys know. They don't feel comfortable in there like that.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
How you doing, Coach? It's Nigel from the UK. You all right?
Yeah, Nigel from the UK. Talk to me.
Just to touch on what the previous caller was saying and what you're saying about as well, Coach. There's no more teachers anymore because the inside game is a lost art. I mean, you've got guys like Mike McCallum, Pernell Whitaker, James Toney, who you've mentioned, Do you know what I mean? And Subriel Sanchez, guys like that, it's completely lost art. I mean, nowadays, modern fighters, I think, put so much emphasis on strength and conditioning coaches as opposed to the actual art of infighting and boxing different styles. It's just lost on the youth nowadays. They just seem to think that slick boxing is constantly staying on the outside, just using the jab. Pretty Boy Mayweather was a slick boxer. He can box inside, mid-range, and close, and make you miss and make you pay. And I don't feel enough of these young fighters nowadays are doing that. They really are. It's a shame. It really is. But you know, maybe I mean, things are circular. You know what I mean? So you know, things will turn around again. But it truly is becoming a lost art, and we really should refer to like videos of Mike McCallum, James Tones, Pernell Whitaker, Salvador Sanchez, and watch how Pretty Boy, not the money man, how Pretty Boy made them miss, made them pay. That's my coach.
All right, shout out to Nigel from the UK. Yeah, man, Mike McCallum, man. Yeah, man, the body snatcher. Boy, listen. Mike McCallum, like, man, them dudes, man, you know. But you know what? You guys make a valid point. I think the fighters, stylistically, they're different. Like, stylistically, I think it's about, bro, I'm gonna tell you something. I really honestly realize how much influence money Mayweather has had on a lot of these fighters. I see it in Shakur. I see it in Devin Haney. I see it in a lot of these young fighters. A lot of the young African American fighters. It's like, man, I see so much of I don't see the grit though. Like you'll see some bite down type stuff with fighters who they supposed to be. Like they'll look real good against fighters who they like C-class fighters that they dominate, or a fighter that like if you look at the way Shakur fought Jamel Herring, he was right there, slipping in the pocket, rolling, blocking, catching, shooting. He was doing all of that because he knew from a skill set standpoint, he was that much more better than Jamel Herring. Jamel Herring is an older fighter. He's not as fast. He don't spar him a million times in sparring. So he was familiar with him. He know from a skill set standpoint, he can do that. But when he got in the ring with Edmund De Los Santos, he did the total opposite. He fought the total opposite of what he did when he fought Jamel Herring. So why did you fight the total opposite? Now he's saying he had an injury. No. I don't think it was because you had an injury. I think it was because this guy was young like you, probably a couple of years older than you. He was fast. He was strong. You literally did not have any tactical advantages against this guy. And when you felt this power and you saw how fast that heat was coming, your mindset automatically went in retreat mode. You went into retreat mode. You did not want that heat in the kitchen. Now, maybe you were hurt. Maybe you were. I don't know, right? But it was different when you fought Edmund De Los Santos versus when you fought Jamel Herring. Do you get what I'm saying? So you'll see these guys, they'll look good in there with a guy who they supposed to be. Oh, man, they be looking all pretty. Boy, you see the way he did that? Boy, goddamn, that shit look pretty. You see that? Now, a dude like me, I'm sitting back listening to it. I'm like, okay, I'm watching this shit. I'm like, okay, that shit look good, but let me see you do that against him. Did you get what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. Shout out to Marlon. What did you say, Marlon? You said Edwin matched Shakur's speed. Yeah, pretty much. Edwin was fast, and he's a skilled fighter. Very fast, very quick, powerful, strong fighter. He had pretty good footwork. He just couldn't catch Shakur that night. He couldn't catch him that night. Shout out to Wookie Woo. What'd you say, fam? You said he abandoned the ship. Yeah, pretty much. And I think that you know, it's something that James Toney said. He said, fighting on the inside, not clinching, not grabbing. I'm talking about fighting on the inside is a lost art in the sport, because sometimes you're gonna have to get down with the get down. But what James Toney said was the key to fighting on the inside is being calm. You have to be calm. He said, I promise you, I got a video I can play you guys. He said, I promise you, if you're calm, you will see everything coming. And what he meant by you'll see everything coming, he means you will see every punch that's thrown. Every punch that they throw to you, you will see it coming. You will see it. You get what I'm saying? You know, and that's, but that has to be something that you have to learn. That got to be something that you have to practice repeatedly. Like, this is a true story. I was in Omaha, right? I was in B&B Academy, and I was talking to Bomac. I was talking to Coach Red, and I was talking to Esau, right? And, Esau is Mexican. That's one of Terrence Crawford's trainers. Bomac and Coach Red, they teach the boxing. Box. That's what they teach, box. Inside, outside, this and that, box, right? Esau, and he said he used to spar with Bud when Bud was younger. He used to spar with him, and then Bud started beating him or something of that sort. Esau teaches him that inside fight. Block, catch, block, turn, pop. You know what I mean? Like right there. Esau right there. But you got to have the eyes for that when you're on the inside, because you got to see that shit coming. You got to see them punches coming, and you got to be comfortable. And so he learned several different styles from 3 different trainers, right? And fighting on the inside, that's an art that you really, you just got to be comfortable in there. When you in there with James Toney said, when you in there with a dude that strong, and once you in there with a dude that strong, don't worry about it. Just stay calm. You're going to see that shit coming. I promise you. This is what he said. You're going to see it coming, but I do think that's a lost art. I do think that's a lost art. Mid-range, the mid-range game as well. A lot of these guys, like you said, you got to know how to turn out. You got to know how to turn out. Now, you can do that. I did see Shakur do it when he fought not Jojo Diaz. When he fought, what's my main man name? I interviewed him in Vegas. What's the dude name he fought? Damn. He just fought on the top rank card not too long ago, and he stopped the guy. He stopped the guy from Australia. What the dude name, man? I forgot the guy. Oh, yeah, Oscar Valdez. Hey, good looking out, Diaz. Oscar Valdez. He was able to, when he dropped Oscar Valdez, he caught Oscar Valdez with a check right hook. He checked him and he checked him and pivoted out the weak side. He checked him and pivoted, and Oscar Valdez ran into the ropes. His knee, it was a flash knockdown, but he checked him and pivoted. You get what I'm saying? He was able to time him, but Oscar Valdez was a shorter fighter. He felt comfortable with him. But when he was in there with Edward De Los Santos, it was something totally different. Stylistically, it was different, but you get what I'm saying? So you got to know how to see, you got to know how to see it. Shout out to Glenn R. You said, yeah, Liam Wilson. Yeah, Liam Wilson from Australia. That's who it was he was fighting. I forgot his name. Shout out to RJ. RJ, what's going on, fam? You get what I'm saying? So I think that that's something that a lot of these young guys can really learn and continue to practice with. I think if they continue to practice, and they'll get better at it. That's all. They just got to feel comfortable with fighting in that pocket and stuff like that, and just really getting it down. You know what I mean? So, and then Richard, maybe I tell you what this here. Richardson, he got a lot to learn. He says he's a talented young fighter, but he's going to have to work on his weaknesses. He's going to have to stop pulling straight back, because that's how he was getting caught. He pulling straight back, and he had his chin in the air. And those looping left hooks was catching him. And the right hooks, that's how he was getting hurt. When he got hurt, he put his head straight back. Chin in the air, instead of turning out. You got to turn out to the left, turn out to the right. He wasn't turning. If he would have turned, he would have been able to get that guy, because that guy was coming in full speed. He would have been able to made it a lot cleaner if he would have did that.
Hey, yeah. Oh, that look good. How much fun?
You know what, man? I cannot unsee that now. I'm like, man, that nigga here, man. I think that's when Hitchison was over there with that's when our Hitchins was over there with Mayweather Promotions. He was over there with Mayweather Promotions. I said, hey, that when they had him on the shelf. They really wasn't fighting him. I was like, man, this nigga here, man. That guy, listen, man, Mr. Like I said before, they had the man on the shelf, man. Shout out to Leonardo. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said you hit the nail right on the head, coach. They look like a slick fighter against fighters past their prime or C-level fighters. Once they see an equal, they run. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? You know, you gotta be able to rise to the level of your competition. When you like the greats, that's what separates the greats. Like when you're a great fighter, even if you lose to another great fighter, if you're able to raise your level up and match that intensity, do you get what I'm saying? Like, damn, this nigga came to fight. You know, even if you lose, you did your best. He was able to raise the level up. The great fighters, they're able to raise their level up against other great fighters. And that's why I tell you guys, I really don't know until I see these guys fight each other. Until these guys fight each other, I can't say he the next Sugar Ray. Maybe Sugar Ray Jenkins, as my sister Carmen Serene would say. Maybe he the next Sugar Ray Jenkins. You know, he the next Hagler. You know, these are 4 kings. No, we can't be crowning. We can't be crowning these niggas kings right now. They gotta fight each other. You gotta, if you want the title the 4 king, you have to do what the 4 kings did. If you're not doing what the 4 kings did, you can't compare yourself to the 4 kings, because it was the work that defines the 4 kings. It wasn't the rhetoric. It wasn't the promotional company who were paying reporters to call you a king. It wasn't the promotional company who were paying YouTube channels to make content about you, calling you the best things since whole head cheese. It was the work. What you did night in and night out, and who you did it against is what made you a 4 king.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Mayo from the Shy.
Mayo from the Shy, talk to me.
Yeah, I thought Richardson Hitchins lost that fight to Gustavo Lemos. And to touch on what we talking about, yeah, I don't think he's really ready for Subriel Matias. That's like a different gravy. That's a harder puncher and shorter puncher. And like, given Richardson Hitchins' dimensions, he don't got a lot of power. You know what I mean? I don't think he'd be able to hurt this guy. We didn't see Matias end up with dudes who really crack like that, and they weren't able to get past his guard or hurt him. Like even the ones that were able to get past his guard, they weren't really able to hurt him like that to keep him down. So I don't think Richardson will be able to deal with the pressure. He's going to need definitely go back to the drawing board. He's going to need more practice before then. But I would really want him to fight now, just because, like, you know, the whole taking the L thing, it's all learning experience. This fight was good for him. The Lemos fight was good for him. It's good experience for him. He got the gift, but yeah, he needed it. And I know you were just talking about, like, you know, fighters working in on the inside. That helps when you got power. You know, being an inside guy, like going on the inside. You go on the inside trying to slip and counter with like no power. It's kind of like, yeah, you countered, it looked pretty, but what did you really do? But there's one fighter in particular, Nicolino Loche, who didn't have a lot of power, but he was like a master inside fighting, just really sitting there in the pocket, getting their shots off and like frustrating people. Kind of like James
Pernell Whitaker too. Pernell Whitaker being in that pocket as well. Yeah.
Pernell Whitaker was like real good to the body though. You know, his body shots.
Real good
he
body
hurt
shot.
people to the body.
He didn't have any punching power, but he was so good from a instinct standpoint. He had great reflexes. He was very calm and poised. He was very alert. You know, of course, you know, this is before he started getting on coke and stuff, but you know, he was very alert. I was looking at that fight with him and Zuma Nelson. You know, Zuma Nelson was a pressure fighter, and the way he was turning to Zuma Nelson, it was hitting him. He was right there mid-range, and Zuma turned with him and keep coming forward, and he'll get his shots off, turn them again, and like it was stuff he was doing. I said he just kept turning them the entire fight, and you know, that was one of the fighters I've never seen before. One of the best fighters I've seen that can get around that weak side. Like he can get around that weak side like none other. Lomachenko is really good at getting around the weak side as well.
Do you think maybe Richardson's might be too tall, like his dimensions, because he's real tall for that weight class? You think his dimensions might not be there to really just be in the pocket like that?
No,
like he
just have to practice. He have to train fighting pressure fighters. That's just it. Like I think from this point forward, his whole training camp should be, you know, I got to get some pressure fighter dudes in here because I think that's his kryptonite. And it may come a time where he get into another fight like that, and he may not get the benefit of the doubt from the judges. So it may be a time where that may happen in the future. So I think what he needs to do is work on that because it was a mistake that he was making constantly throughout that fight. He was pulling straight back. And every time he got hit with a left hook, it was because he was pulling straight back. He never would have got hit with that had he pivoted. If he pivots,
pivoted out.
If he pivot, and he did it a couple of times in the fight, but he wasn't doing it consistently. If he pivots out of the way, you know what I mean? You spin the guy now you're behind the guy. He has to turn to find you, then you can get off on your offense. But until he works on that, he gonna be food for any other elite fighter that has punching power and that's going to press him. So that's what he needs to work on, in my opinion.
Yes. Oh yeah. Well, that definitely is a lost start. You don't see a lot of dudes able to do that. Like I wish. I think Shakur would need some of that too. Some of that being able to sit in the pocket versus guys who hit hard with power and just catching, you know, counter come right back. You know. But yeah, that takes a certain type of temperament, man. Like
it takes a certain type of skill fighter. That's a skill. You can literally sit there and don't get hit, and but it takes a type of skill set, and that's just something that the fighters have to be comfortable doing, you know, night in and night out. Now again, it's good to know how to do it because it's gonna be some fights where you just gonna have to get it down. Like it's gonna be fights where, you know, your fancy footwork and stuff ain't working, and you gotta have that bite down. It's gonna be some fights where you gotta do that.
Real talk. Thanks for taking my call, Coach. We'll get back to your show.
I shout out to Mayor from the side. Yeah, there's gonna be some fights, man, to where, you know. Hear me Armstrong. Elzard Charles. Can't forget about Elzard Charles now. Elzard Charles. You get what I'm saying? But that's more old school. Do you notice a lot of these young guys, they don't study old school fighters. They don't really know a lot about them. Like I heard some conversations with Tank. And it's something that Tank said. As a matter of fact, I have the video. Tank said something. I have the video. It's an interview that Tank did, and they was asking him about. He was talking about Sugar Ray Leonard. He said he never watched Hagler fights. He said he never watched a Hagler fight, but they was asking Tank about old school fighters, and Tank say, man, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, bro. Like I love Tank for saying this, because Tank was just very, very humble when he said it. He said, man, I'm not gonna lie, man. Them old school cats. He said, ain't none of the fighters today fight like them old school cats. He said, them old school cats, he said, they was mean, bro. They was mean. Like the fighters today ain't nothing like those guys. Like he really gave it up though. I had a video right here somewhere. Tank gave it up to the old school guy. He said, yo, man, I was watching some of them fights, dog, them old school dudes. He said, man, they was mean, bro. Like they were trying to kill you for real, and they fought everybody. And Tank gave it up. Tank gave it up. He was like, man, and he acknowledged. He said, yeah, the fighters today ain't like that. Like they was. Matter of fact, he said the fighters. He said the old school fighters. He even said they was better. True. He even said they was better. He said, nah, they better. He said no fighters better, man. No fighters there, bro. Like I'm like, bro, like I sit back and look at some. I sit back, and this is why I say I enjoy the sport of boxing for what it is today. I enjoy the sport of boxing for what it is today. I was wrestling with it when I first started this podcast, but now it's like, oh, okay, I get it. I get it now. There's some great fighters today now. You got Terrence Crawford. You have a New Way to Monster, Tank Davis, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, the Canelo Alvarez's, Canelo Alvarez's, Alexander Usyk, Baturbiel. Well, y'all know I love Baturbiel, boy. Baturbiel, Dimitri Bivol, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua. Do you want to throw Deontay Wilder in there? I mean, I don't look at him as a great boxer, to be fair. I'm being honest, he's not. But if you want to throw Wilder in there, I mean, I give everybody, the guys doing their thing. Then we know Bam Rodriguez, Chocolatito, Estrada, Raymond Ford. We have Oshaki Fosters. You got a lot of these young guys. They're good. They're good. But that's always a but for me. Y'all know me. I'm biased when it comes to the old school, but I call it the way I do see it. I'm like, man, it's different. Some of these fighters that's fighting today, they remind me of the old school fighters. Some of them, but it's very. I'll say maybe two or three, if that. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Too Rich from Sportside.
Man, Too Rich from Sportside. Talk to me, fam.
Man, I watched the fight, and now Richard Hitchins, to me, he got a throwback jab, man. That jab is awesome. But the difference between Hitchins and Haney is Haney has a good jab, but Haney is looking to land the right. I did not see Richard Hitchins throw that right. Meaning I didn't see him put his weight behind the right hand.
Yeah, you're right.
And
you're right.
And like you say, and to me, his best punch was his jab, and that's gonna be a problem. Like you say, he backing straight up and not in a position to punch. Now, when you look at Crawford, he showed you how to deal with a pressure fight. You could take a step back, but you have to be in a position to punch. Even if you look at Tank versus Ryan Garcia or even Rhodes, he was backing up, but he was slightly leaning forward, ready to punch, ready to land a punch. But with Hitchins, we saw him going straight back. And what's happened is these Mexicans and these Argentinians then gave you the antidote to that slick black, fighter style, which is pressure, hook, overhands. I mean, just overwhelm them with pressure, and don't allow them to run. They could hurt them because that style is made for those pick'em fights like Floyd Mayweather when you setting up fights. But when you find these dogs out here, that slick black style is really, you're gonna have to be really good to make that work.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you could tell me if I'm wrong, but I go through the psychology type of lens, so I kind of try to look up information. And what I found is that the PBC is 2-14 against top rank, and I don't think that's an accident. And I think it's all about styles and all about being battle tested. And with Richard Hitchins, we saw that he wasn't battle tested, and
Actually, it's 4-22.
That's the other one I saw, 4-22. You're right. 4-22. But yeah, I just think Richard Hitchins, man, he need a right hand, man. He need a go-to power punch. He
wouldn't throw it. He wouldn't throw, like, I forgot all about that, but you're right. He did not want to throw that right hand to save his life because what he was afraid of, he was afraid that if he throw the right hand, it was going to set him up for the slip counter right. The left. He wants to throw his right hand. If he shoot the jab. If he throw that right hand, that's going to take a level of commitment. He wasn't confident in doing that because if he throw that right hand, he was afraid that Lemos is going to slip it and come over the top of that with his looping right hand. That's what he was afraid of because he got caught with it. He was getting caught with them right hands. So he was afraid to commit to the backhand because, to bring some, in order to get some ass, you got to bring some ass. He didn't want to get timed. So he didn't. He's going to have to work on. He's going to have to work on that. That's what he has to do.
Yeah. But I'm happy for the Mexicans and Argentinians. Hey, bring the smoke, man. Hey, if you're gonna be great, then you got to beat the best. And if this the antidote to that slick black style, then the slick black fighter got to find an antidote to the pressure style. And I love it personally.
Yeah, for sure. Well, listen, man. Shout out to man Too Rich, man. Sports House. Salute to you, brother. Thank you, brother. Yeah. Again, I like Richardson Hitchins. I like him. You know what I mean? He just has to work on that. Work on fighting pressure fighters. Hold on. Is this it? Here you go, right here.
It was better than the fighters today.
This right here.
Like the way how they throw that punches, the way how they was
right here
back in the day. These fighters now they trash. Yeah, they trash. I do like Sugar Ray Leonard though.
Hold on, here you go, right here. Hold on. Let me let you guys see this here. I found it. Yeah, Tank like Sugar Ray. He ain't know that about a haggler. But you know, everybody likes Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray was a bad boy. Sugar Ray's a bad boy. I ain't gonna lie, but Sugar Ray's a bad mofo now. But I'm gonna play it for you. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Man, what's up, Coach? It's D-Block 2 times.
D-Block, talk to me.
Coach, are you gonna have a live this Saturday night? We got a great fight coming up, Coach.
Yeah, I don't know yet.
Jared Anderson.
Who fight?
I mean, I still feel like, you know, Coach, I feel like he's still improving. You know what I mean? I feel like he needs to take he needs to take more steps up. Like, you think he's stagnant, Coach? You think they need to feed him to the big dogs already?
I mean, you know, top rank. You know, he gonna, you know, if he is who they say he is, you know, if he is who they say he is, then you know he should be ready for the big dogs, whoever the big dogs may be. I don't know how many fights he's had. I think he's only had like 13 or 14 fights, right, Jared Anderson? Something of that sort.
Yeah.
Let me check and see.
Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah. No, but go ahead.
You know, and even a Jogba. I think a Jogba's fighting that night too, Coach. It's gonna be one of the co-main event fighters. Now, I would love it if a Jogba and Anderson, they mix it up. I think that would be a great fight, Coach. Do you think a Jogba has a chance to knock out Anderson, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, it's a heavyweight division. Anytime you got two heavyweights getting in there, absolutely.
I see it like that, man. Coach, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, 2 weeks from now, I think the event's going to sell out. I know they're running out of time, but I'm telling you, that event's going to be great. D-Block, D-Town, D-T, D-Bill, Baltimore stand up.
Shout out to D-Block. Salute to you, fam.
Yeah, they trash. I do like Sugar and Leonard. I think back in the day, fighters was better than the fighters today. Like the way that they throw that punches, the way how like it was mean back in the day. These fighters now, like, trash. Yeah, they trash. I do like Sugar Ray Leonard though. I do like Sugar Ray Leonard. I watched some of it. Sugar Ray Leonard was a bad guy.
Surprised Hagler was the guy that I would think you would enjoy because he was mean. He wanted to punish you.
I just didn't. I never watched him. But I'm gonna watch him. For real? Yeah, I gotta watch him. See, I believe you though. Cause back in the day, fight was, I ain't gonna lie. I just started back watching them though, like, and they was monsters, bro.
Yeah, man, like, you know, he ain't watch Hagler. That's crazy, but yeah, but I'm just saying, like for me, like, hey, you know, I listen. I agree with that though, like, bro, like that's what I be trying to tell a lot of these young boxing fans. I'm like, man, I remember when the kid, my next door neighbor, they moved. I think they moved to Virginia. You know, his son was like, yeah, hey, you know, he subscribed to my channel. Yeah, I didn't know you do boxing. This is like 2021. Hey, what do you think about Jake Paul? He asked me what I think about Jake Paul, and I looked at him. I said, Jake Paul, he ain't no real fighter. No, he is a real fighter. He knocked out Nate Robinson. Knocked out Nate Robinson. Did I think was that around the time he knocked out Tyron Woodley? No, I think he said that was Nate Robinson. He said, yeah, Jake Paul is my favorite fighter. And I just looked at him. I say, all right, man, you know. All right, man. All right. Yeah, you know, I know. Hey, Dr. Tony said, why does D-Block get the Jeopardy music much faster than anyone else? I realize he is somewhat annoying, but damn. No, you know, I just gave it to him that time. That was his second time calling. So last time he called, he was on the phone for 5 minutes. So if he was here earlier on Dr. Tony, he was on the phone for 5 minutes talking before I put the Jeopardy music on. So you get what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Connie. She said, D-Block, I know you remind me of the kids asking, are we there yet? You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Skulo. He said, poor kid. Yeah, man, he was talking about Jake Paul. God damn, Jake Paul. Yeah, man. Hey, guess what? His eyes is wide open. Yeah, Jake Paul. Yeah, what you know, man? Have you seen Jake? Yeah, man, Jake Paul. Jake Paul's my favorite fighter. I said, oh, yeah, Jake Paul, your favorite fighter, huh? Old pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I'm finna knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at that nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want all the smoke, nigga. I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook, nigga. Check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your backing up, nigga. I got your backing up. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. Hey, they were throwing the motherfucker, boy. Hey, they were throwing the motherfucker right there, boy. Hey, they ain't ducking no smoke. They ain't ducking no smoke, boy. Hey, listen. Hey, let's give everybody a round of applause. Hey, they ain't ducking no smoke, bro. Bro. Yeah, they ain't ducking no smoke. Like what? They right there in the pocket. And I'm like, yeah, nigga, what's up? I'm trying to tell you. Fuck with it, like, hey man, somebody, hey, you know what? Somebody sent me that video, fam, bro. I was laughing for like 30 minutes. I probably laughed about 45 minutes, bro. I couldn't stop laughing. I said, damn, these motherfuckers, they going at it for real, like, bro. They I said, hey, you know what? We gotta test it. We gotta test them. I think they on that snack. True. Hey, Schoolo, they on that snack. He said they got more heart than the fighters. Hey, man, but I agree with I agree with what Tank Davis said. I agree with that wholeheartedly. I just agree with it wholeheartedly. Right now, it's just a different mentality, different style fighter and stuff like that. We're in the social media era of boxing, anyways. I don't take boxing that serious as I used to when I first started this channel. Now I just see it for what it is. You know, it is what it is, man. I expect the unexpected. I don't get emotionally invested into the sport anymore like I did when I first started this channel. There's no need. There's really no need. It is what it is. The sanctioning bodies have helped ruin the sport. The boxing promoters today have helped ruin the sport. The fighters today have helped ruin it. So I accept it for what it is. It's not like it was before. This is what it is now. It's more scripted, more WWE, more you pretty much know what the outcome gonna be before you get in there. Fans, when you have boxing fans start talking like promoters, when you have fighters that have fans that start talking duck language, when you have boxing fans that start talking duck language, when the fans go to sound like Booger Ray Leonard, when they go to say, yeah, man, it's about putting brush and sheets, and your fighter don't bring that to the table, and they do it ain't a draw, they ain't selling pay-per-views. And I said, okay, do you know what's the pay-per-views of the fight that's happened with Fedor and Zoo? Well, why you ask about the pay-per-view number? It ain't about the pay-per-view. We had a good fight. Yeah, okay. See, I noticed, I'm gonna tell you why. Like for me, it doesn't matter to me because I'm not a fan of the promoter. But the thing is, these guys, I like to take their talking points and throw it right back at them. When it's a fighter that they want their fighter to duck, this is what they do. These boxing fans today, they have their fighters, like I think these niggas work for the Department of Homeland Security or something. They work for the Department of Homeland Security. They work for the Scotland Yard. They work for the Mossad. They work for the CIA, the FBI, DHS. Well, that's the Department of Homeland Security. That's DHS. Doggone ICE. They work for just all the different agencies, right? Because when it's a fighter that these boxing fans don't want their fighter to fight, he ain't no draw. He ain't got no big name. It's about putting butts in seats. My fighter got a Lambo with do or die doors. My fighter got big booty Judy. His baby mama ain't bow-legged. His cousin don't know how to do the electric slide. That's what these fans do today. And they sound like Booger Ray Leonard. They sound like Booger Ray Leonard. It's like, man, it's like, man, they come from the school of Booger Ray, boy. True. Then when it's a fighter that they don't like, well, man, it's totally different. Man, he got to fight. Did you see Kong and Godzilla movie this weekend? Yeah. See, he got to fight Kong, and then he got to fight Godzilla. Then he got to fight Mothra. Then he got to fight the Scar Queen. Then he got to fight Shimu. And I'm like, okay, I know you don't like that fighter. No, I don't like him. He got paid too much money last time. He hard to negotiate with. you know, and he don't deserve that kind of money. I said, okay, cool. So why do you have a different standard for him? I know you don't like him, but the fighter that you like, you don't hold him to the same criteria. Because my fighter put brush and sheets, and my fighter ain't shy, and my fighter, he got more money than the other fighter, and my fighter, he popular, he got more Instagram followers, and I'm like, oh, okay. So now I see this is where it's going at. So I kind of like don't backed off it.
True.
Yeah, I ain't missing. I'm not listening, man. One thing I'm not fixing to do, and I tell you guys time and time again, Coach Malachi, I am not going to argue with grown-ass men about other grown-ass men that are multimillionaires. If that's how you feel about your fighter, so, sir, those are your feelings. Some niggas want to argue for the sake of arguing. I'm not going to participate. We ain't giving our argument trophies. You get what I'm saying? Bro, you are a little too passionate about arguing over another nigga. You should be passionate about arguing over your girl, if you have one.
You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad? Look at you. You mad? I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
Yeah, I can't, man. I can't sit here and, man, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, these niggas here, man, I ain't finna be arguing with these niggas about this shit, man. I get it. You love them. You're in love with them. I get it. You love them. I get it, dog. I tell you what, I ain't trying to break nothing up between you and your boo. It is what it is. Let's give everybody in the chat a round of applause. Shout out to Sean from the Heights. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What you say, fam? You say these four kings couldn't beat those four kings at the same point in their careers. Yeah, at the same point where these guys at. Nah, I totally agree with that. Just a different mentality. I totally agree with that. Shout out to everybody who gave a super chat. Shout out to Sean from the Heights. Hey, okay. Shout out to Leonardo. Hey, okay. Superstar. Hey, okay. Derek Choice. Hey, okay. Shout out to New Country. Hey, okay. Drew from LA. Hey, okay. Shout out to Alfred McKinney. Hey, okay. Two-Tone the Superstar. Hey, okay. The one Mr. Ham. Hey, okay. The Real McCoy. Hey, okay. Jamie Vasquez. Hey, okay. Tailored for Wealth. Hey, okay. Shout out to New Country. Hey, okay. And this show has been sponsored by Charles Edward Cheese. Hey, okay. Let's give our sponsor a round of applause, and let's give everyone who contributed to the show a round of applause. Also, shout out to our other sponsor, the Queen City Comedy Showcase. We will have what's my main man name? I forgot his name. Not Scruncho. We'll have Scruncho on here. I forgot to commit to him. How the fuck I forgot his name that goddamn quick? The one that be saying trash. I forgot his goddamn name. Yeah, Bubba Dub. We're gonna have Bubba Dub on the show. I will let you guys know before that event comes up. He will be on the show as well. So just shout out to our other sponsor. Let's give him a round of applause as well. Shout out to the callers. Shout out to Rod from New York. Hey, okay. Rod from LA. Hey, okay. Leo from H-Town 2 times. Hey, okay. Mark from Oakland. Hey, okay. Jamie from New York. Hey, okay. Shout out to Too Rich on Sports High. Hey, okay. Shout out to D-Block, Dallas, Texas 2 times. Hey, okay. Roach from Houston. Hey, okay. Mason from Flint, Michigan. Hey, okay. Coach Eddie from the ATL. Hey, okay. Dion from Chicago. Shout out to the Shy. Hey, okay. Shout out to Tony from Chicago. Hey, okay. Shout out to Wookie Wook Man from Massachusetts. Hey, okay. Derek from Florida. Hey, okay. J-Rock from DC. Hey, okay. Shout out to D from Canada. Hey, okay. Shout out to Nigel from the UK. Hey, okay. And Mayo from the Shy. Hey, okay. Man, Chicago represented today, man. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Man, Chi-Town represented today, boy. Man, shout out to some of the sisters that's in the chat, man. Shout out to where the sisters at? Oh, I left it over there. Shout out to Summer in November. Hey, okay. Shout out to Passion for Beauty. Hey, okay. Shout out to Elena. Hey, okay. Sheila and Callie. Hey, okay. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. Hey, okay. Shout out to La Jessica. Some more sisters I'm forgetting. I know I am. Shout out to Miss Parker. I said summer in November. Shout out to Summer. Shout out to the lovely Miss Connie. And if there's anybody else I may have forgotten, any sisters I forgot, man, please forgive me. I don't have my list. So shout out to Stephen X in the chat. Knockdown 305. Knockdown 305. Shout out to G5. Jamie from New York. School of X-Man. Shout out to Rick Timms. Nando Ramos. Shout out to Superman. Shout out to everybody who watching on Twitter. Shout out to JC. Who else we have? Sammy Sosa. Shout out to No Cap Entertainment. Who else we have? The Natural, School of X-Men, Big Sarge. Shout out to Corey Bradley, Cooker with Sir Senior. Shout out to Damn It Man. Shout out to Damn It Coach Ron. Shout out to The Natural, Crack Stream TV. Corey Bradley. And before we go, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, the one who we should thank before we thank anybody else, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? But a name. Do you have a name? Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican Monster.
Yeah, shout out to Diaz, man. Shout out to Sammy Sosa, JC in the building, Knockdown 305. Shout out to Gertz. It is what it is. If you sitting there watching the show, hate watching, didn't want to hit the like button, and we got a lot of motherfuckers who be hate watching, Riley, talk to him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
You know what we tell them, man? We tell them they ain't gotta like it, but they better respect it.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All 3 of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Hey, when they're gonna put their fight in the witness protection program, I just plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you? 5.
Hey, but listen, you know what killed me? I love watching these dudes nigga splain. They got the nigga, like, I love watching them niggas, like, nigga splain you having a double standard for one fighter versus another fighter. I love hearing these niggas playing.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumvent circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Shout out to Deontay Wilder, man, for bringing it back to big time boxing.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to big time boxing. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Hey, I bet he regret bringing Tyson Fury out of retirement to big time boxing, boy. That was the biggest mistake that was probably the biggest mistake he ever made in his boxing career. True. Called that man out of retirement. That man beat the brakes off of you, man.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
All these goddamn bullshit Superman stories about these niggas, what they did in sparring. Yeah, you saw what they did in sparring. Did you see the sparring video? Hearing all these bullshit Superman stories about these dudes catching bullets with their teeth.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please.
It is what it is. Back end promotions. Hopefully we gonna find out these pay-per-view numbers, boy. I'm hearing like 20,000, 25,000, 15,000, 10,000, 5,000, 1,000. Shout out to them pay-per-view numbers, man.
I still love you.
And I will be remiss if I did not end this show by thanking my dog Booger Ray. Shout out to my favorite promoter, Booger Ray Leonard. Even though he don't really promote nobody, but shout out to Booger Ray Leonard. Salute to you. You have done a wonderful job in the sport of boxing.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love you.
For me, it was the way he said so passionately, bit down on that bottom lip. The way he bit down on that bottom lip, it was he passionately, he did it with passion. And when you have somebody working for you, dog, you want to have somebody who's passionate about his job. Y'all know what time of TI is. It is what it is. Man, shout out to Jessica, shout out to Elena, Miss Connie, Summer in November, Sheila from Cali, shout out to Mr. T, JC, No Cap Entertainment, G5, shout out to Corey Bradley, shout out to Cooking with Sir Senior, Tony C. Wright, shout out to Jay Grant Jr., shout out to Damian Bennett, Herman Brooks, Drizzle Rue, shout out to Wookie Woo, shout out to Mr. Warren, shout out to who else we have? No Cap Entertainment. Shout out to Jorge Bonicio, Ed, Mr. T, Superman, Knockdown 305, Corey Bradley. Who else we have in the building? Shout out to SA Killer Bees. Shout out to G5, Sammy Sosa, Brady 12. If I forgot you, I do apologize. Shout out to Stephen X. Shout out to Daniel Agnew and anyone else I may have forgotten. Salute to everybody. See you guys tomorrow. I got a video I'm finna drop right now. So see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock East Coast time, Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. I'm gonna try to find out these pay-per-view numbers, but boy, Booger Ray being quiet as a church mouse. You can hear catfish piss underwater. Shout out to the Nigerian Nightmare Superman. It is what it is. Hey, boy, when they this quiet, when Rick Glazer can't even get the number. He say, man, he can't even get the number. I say, boy, listen, there's some top secret military grade stuff. That's how I say this shit went aluminum. This shit went worse than I thought it was. I said it was gonna go triple plastic. It went less than plastic. I heard it went quadruple baby powder. True. It is what it is.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.